Let me see.
Hang on, I got the mask on. So.
All right. Hello.
Hang on, it's on. Yeah.
You probably saw my
Hang on.
forehead.
Hang on, it's not on yet. Suppose I could check that.
Probably saw my forehead.
Hang on, it's not on yet. Let me take the mask off. Alright, let's see. Nope, you're good. Let me fast forward it back now.
So far, 0 people is live.
Actually, one person.
1 person is
Never
live.
mind, that's probably me.
0 people is live.
Actually, I could send it to our Twitter audience too.
This is Spire School, if you're wondering.
And Terrawas here.
Check this out. This is a really good eraser brand. Really good. There's a handle on it. It goes out and in.
Hey, stop it.
Pretty good. Top chat, live chat.
I sent the link out. Only you link.
Okay. I think it's all set up.
I'm seeing how latent it is.
Yeah, pretty latent.
Yeah. Let's just give it a minute so that people come in.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Can you draw Spring Bonnie? As much as I would, I actually got to get on to making Jack Skellington and this guy. I don't know like what kind of animatronic he is. Okay, here I'll show you. It's like this weird bunny like animatronic.
Hello.
Like a
Hi,
new
Gandalf
version
Cool.
of It's like I don't know, a new version of Bonnie. Somebody asked me a while ago to make it, but
So yeah, we're gonna make 2 things first. That was kind of commissioned a while ago. Then we could probably make Spring Bonnie if we have time after that. If you're wondering.
yeah, just give me 1 second because I'm trying to find the person who asked about this. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of suspect this live stream isn't going to be.
Oh, sorry, I found it.
Here it is.
I don't know, like I don't really know what this Bonnie is from. I'm betting it's like a fan game, but somebody wanted me to draw this, and somebody else wanted me to draw Jack Skellington.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feared this live stream wasn't going to be as like popular as like a FNAF custom. I mean, I could say, "Ooh, clickbait, FNAF custom right here," like right here, but
Circle and all that.
That's that's not what this video is going to be about. But there will be something like that in the future eventually. It's just not right now.
Yeah. Also, I have to kind of like inform you guys of something, which is so these are actually free commissions that I'm currently drawing, stuff that I just on a whim asked about on Twitter because well I was bored that day and I just wanted to draw something but I couldn't think of anything. And well, I was surprised to get like 3 people to like actually comment about commissions, and then 2 people asking about if I sell, which at the time I said no. So I might actually start selling commissions, and I know that's not what you guys want to hear, because nobody ever wants to hear, oh, somebody's trying to sell you something. But I could go into more in depth about it.
Oh, from Walton Files? That's where that's from?
Oh, Walton Files.
Yeah, that Bonnie's apparently from Walton Files.
I haven't really caught up with a lot of things FNAF of late, I have to also say, because
Work.
yeah, work. So basically, I guess this is a springboard to go on why I'm thinking about doing a commission like payment system. Um, I work like 10 hours a day every day and all that, and like by the end of the month, the bills like overshadow every like single dollar I've ever made. So basically, after all that time working 10 hours a day every single day and all that, it ends up with me only having $50 after paying everything, and that's not even with food. And so it sucks, and I have no time, and I have to admit that I've been feeling very anxietied about it because I really want to just do customs. That's all I want to do, but it's just life stuff gets in the way.
Yeah, which is kind of why we've been very slow at making customs.
Yeah.
Like, I already know everybody wants to see Mangle, and everybody wants to see, say, for example, I think Endo 02,
Yeah, Endo 2, that's one we're trying to make.
Toy Bonnie, a lot of things.
Yeah, and I'm so sorry about that, but it's just that's just how busyness is, like how life is really. Not trying to be all downer and all that, just simply expressing my concerns, I guess. You know, I'm happy I even have a job after being jobless for a couple months. So, I'm happy about that. Hang on, where's my eraser? I'm going to do Jack Skellington first, by the way, because it's much easier. But yeah, a lot of things changed, primarily because things changed. Like, a couple months ago on some of our posts, we talked about how our grandmother is going through some stuff right now, and it's difficult, and you know basically depressing stuff. Let's move on from that. All right. So Jack Skellington is somebody who I used to draw a lot, but I haven't drew him in years. Not because I don't like the character or anything. It's just, well, I've been drawing like FNAF stuff lately, basically. I think a lot of that, or D&D. I draw a lot of D&D stuff too.
Yeah, if you didn't know, me and Terawas is we're quite the D&D gamers.
Yeah, and I'm actually a forever DM, so one day I can play as a player, but until then, I just get to explore all my favorite stories. Because what's surprising? When I tell people I'm a forever DM, they're like, "Oh, rip, man, that sucks." But like, I actually really enjoy it because like, it's your worlds you get to create and all that. Like, people play the books, but I like to, like homebrew and create my own universes, worlds, and all that. And it's very fun. I recommend anybody who has the ability to play it. But I also say that if somebody's asking you to pay for it, probably don't do that. I've heard a lot of horror stories, and I'm fortunate enough to have friends to actually play it with. But yeah, if you have any questions, you could ask them. It's also a Q&A.
Yeah, it's part Q&A, part drawing commission, so that's something.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, we're pretty tired. We just got past work, but we actually got schedules that aligned.
Yep, for the first time ever. Oh boy, this is not going so good so far. I'll just keep throwing more lines at it until it works out.
I don't know if you guys have seen it that well.
Yeah, maybe the brightness is too much, maybe. Let's see.
Does that look better? I don't know.
Nah, the brightness probably looks better, but I wonder about the temperature of the light.
Yeah, I know. This is something we probably should have did before we started doing this.
Yeah, realign redesign some things. Try to make it look better. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a lot of people on the live stream today because we've been quite inactive. Yeah, we only got 2 people, which that's okay. Yeah, it's nothing interesting. If it's okay to ask questions of topic, which Spring Bonnie design do you guys prefer? The movie version or the game version? Mine's the movie version. Let me think. I gotta say, I'm probably leaning more towards the game version, but that's not to say the movie one is worse, because holy crap, they made that really cool. But also at the same time, I guess more specifically, it's like Spring Bonnie, right?
Yeah.
Because like in the game, they didn't really show a very proper Spring
Hello,
Bonnie.
Brick Wall.
So actually,
103.
oh yeah, sorry, hello, by the way. So actually, I'm gonna change it. I think because I just realized I'm probably talking about Springtrap more so than Spring Bonnie. So I have to say Spring Bonnie from the movie's better because we didn't really seen a Spring Bonnie from the game. We did, but not really. Like nothing like super proper.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing, but yeah, you kind of said it already.
Yeah, sorry for cutting you off. Yeah, so I have to say when it comes to Spring Bonnie itself, probably the game and
You mean Spring Trap?
No, or yeah, movie. I meant to say movie for the Spring Bonnie design, and I meant to say for Spring Trap, I gotta say the game because we didn't really see a Spring Trap yet.
I mean, he got Spring Trap.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Like he never became Spring Trap.
Yeah, so we seen basically the birth of Spring Trap. Yeah, this is very rough at the moment. I'm gonna try to get it better later. Just get the general shapings down. One thing I gotta work on is be faster at drawing. I'm really slow at it. So yeah, after this we'll get to the animatronic art because I'm pretty sure that's what you guys want more than Jack Skellington, because like it's the theme of our channel, which that was never intended to be the theme of our channel, FNAF, but it just kind of happened.
Yeah, it was supposed to be kind of like any type of art we kind of wanted to do, but we're kind of just like the FNAF guys by this point.
Yeah, and I don't think it's bad. It's something we still like. We have our issues with the FNAF games, but like it's like everybody in the FNAF community has issues with FNAF, so nothing new here. Actually, I think I'm gonna go kind of more so my art style on this drawing in a minute. That's probably not what they requested, but the thing is, he just said draw like Jack Skellington, and that's up to interpretation.
Newcomer. Hello, CEC Altuna.
Altuna. Hey, what's up? What do you think of the new Seeker the Mimic trailer?
Oh, that looks awesome. Actually, I gotta say, I think I'm more excited for that one than a lot of things coming out of recent time. Actually, besides the FNAF 2 movie, that one might be higher, but that's like my second most exciting thing I've seen in FNAF in a while.
Believe it or not, I didn't see the trailer. I was too busy.
Well, Spycicle will say that I'm excited for that.
He's Spycicle, by the way. He just said it weird.
Yeah. We're all Spycicle in a way,
Shut up.
Oh, I cringed so hard they left the live stream. The mimic.
Believe it or not, we literally are known for saying cringy stuff.
Yeah, I say that a lot about like I just walk up to my coworkers and I just say something cringy. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of things I've seen in the FNAF Mimic trailer that really does get me excited. People apparently saw a dead body in the background, so that's pretty cool.
Ah, dead body. Also, I'm gonna change up the face. I'm gonna make this my art style. I want to try to keep some of the core features of Jack Skellington while try to just make it my own. Yeah, if you guys got any questions, whether it's personal, FNAF related, art related, whatever, just ask them. Trying to experiment a little bit with the line work.
Do you guys still enjoy Undertale? Oh, that's a good question because yeah, we do actually. We haven't did that in a while, to be honest. I'm not sure why we didn't do Undertale for so long, but we actually were working on a Deltarune Jevil custom.
Deltarune, you mean?
Yeah, Deltarune. It's a custom of Jevil, and I'm gonna give them like swappable hands and swappable heads, and yeah, it's been postponed a couple times, but yeah, eventually it's gonna come out.
We're also excited for the new Deltarune game, Chapter 2 or whatever. Oh no, Chapter 3 I meant. I couldn't wait, honestly. But they literally did say at the end of Chapter 2 that it's gonna take forever, and we're almost to the point where it's coming out, I bet.
Oh, we're drawing Jack Skeleton. This was actually a commission on Twitter. It's a free commission. And yeah, we're doing it on our own art style. And after
Trying
this,
to, anyways.
yeah, I think we're gonna see like draw a Walton File character or something like that.
Yeah, Bonnie from Walton Files, I guess. He's a really cool looking design. Obviously,
Thanks.
looks good so far. Thank you. It's all right. I'm experimenting because the last time I drew Jack Skellington was actually how he actually looks properly. But I figured if I'm gonna start doing commissions on Twitter, I might as well actually kind of define my art style a bit more. Try to do something unique because if somebody wants Jack Skellington, where like exactly how he looks like, there you could get like hundreds of other people to do it. And if you want proof, I'm gonna show you this one image. Let me see if I could show it to you. All right, there you go. We drew this in high school, which is obviously the mayor, which is more accurate to how he looks in the movie. But I'm trying to do something different here. Trying to do my own art cell. But also, I never drew this character in my own art cell, so don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
I mean, it's an all right. I think I could draw better nowadays. The mayor was, a pretty fun artwork I did, but I think I could do a little better nowadays.
I think I gotta make his eyes a bit bigger and more expressive, but also maybe a slight bit of angularness because I like to put some hard edges all over like my drawings.
Yeah, it's kind of like Dragon Ball, hard edged. I don't know if
Oh yeah,
you.
he got into Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I know that's a little random. In fact, it's probably really random for some people. I don't know if you ever saw our outros in our videos, but yeah, you'll see Goku fighting Withered Freddy, and that's because I really got into Dragon Ball, and I found the series really fun, and I really like the art style in it.
Believe it or not, we don't really watch a lot of anime, so it was definitely a new experience. The animes I currently watch, in case you're interested, is Berserk and like Death Note. Those are my favorites actually.
Oh, don't forget Vinland Saga. That was a really good one.
Yeah, I was watching Vinland Saga too.
There was another one called Another, where it was about this high school, and in the high school, there's one extra student.
Oh no, they thought it was a student. Oh, somebody wanted to ask something. Great, actually. I want to ask you guys something. What do you use to make casts and molds of figures? Because I wanted to do the same thing with Dragon Ball. Oh,
Oh,
that's a good question then.
yeah, that's pretty good. So we like to use what we typically use is Umu resin, and Umu silicone. It's a brand, and I think the one we use is Dragon Skin or some other one. And so there's actually a couple ways you could do this. For effects, say for example, if it's a flat effect, I actually recommend pouring it onto a sheet of non-stickable, like
Like
some sort of,
material. Like actually
yeah,
it could even be like paper, but then you have to like clean up the paper afterwards.
yeah, and it'll make a flat clear if you pick the clear one, of course. Like just a flat clear effect. But for like the more complicated effects, like for example, a fire coming out of someone's hand, you're gonna have to like make a whole entire mold for that.
So like you sculpt it with clay and then like after you sculpt it you would take like a cup, right? And then you would just like put the mold in upside down so that it would reach everything with the like flat base of it being able to be like cleaned up afterwards. And then you would like pour it in and make sure you cover it nice and slow. And then after that, you would wait for it to dry, cut it out in a zigzag shape so that you could reuse the mold without worrying about leakage, and then recreate it rapidly with any colors you want using like dyes and well clear resin. Oh yeah, make sure you get clear resin, not like opaque resin. What's your favorite custom you made yet? Oh, okay. Actually, I think this one might be obvious, but Golden Freddy. Oh my God, that came out so good. That came out so good. I love the Golden Freddy. But if you were talking about your customs, then I would have to say your newest Springtrap.
Well, actually, I kind of like his Toy Freddy that came out.
Oh yeah,
Like the promotional, like he only did a community post of it, but it was really cool looking. Toy Freddy's underrated guy.
Tree Stump. Yeah, that's definitely the good idea right there. Like to achieve such things, because you could spend money to buy already made effects, but sometimes you kind of need something that's not there. So making your own things, that's the best way to go about it. And yeah, resin, that's the best way.
Oh, speaking of resin, I was planning before we make any tutorials because I'm working on one of them. I've been working on it for almost a year. It's a really long tutorial, and yeah, I'm sorry, it's a long time,
A long time coming.
but it's gonna take a while still because I'm still working on the custom while making the tutorial. Fails and everything. But I was gonna say that I was gonna teach, like, do a tutorial that, like, you could kind of consider it as a proto tutorial, where I teach you how to like make the molds, make the pour, then make the mold, like into a cast. I don't know if I explained it right. I'll make a video one day, whenever that happens.
I'm actually kind of liking how this is coming out so far. It's experimental, it's new, but kind of liking it. But yeah, We're slow as crap on making everything. All right, let's see how I could turn this to a proper hand. Hands are difficult to draw, by the way. They're not the worst thing. I actually think feet are worse, like bare feet, but they're pretty difficult.
But I was ask if plastic would be more durable than resin. Oh, there is ways to make
Like actual plastic.
but it's expensive. It's way more durable, but it's also pretty dang expensive from what I heard.
So, okay, just to give you an idea, from what we research, it's called injection molding. Injection molding is a process me and Spider School wants to get into, but it's expensive. Just for the machine, you need like $500. And then like the materials not counted. And then you would also need like propane tanks or whatever they have connected to it. And that's like some money. And then after all that, when you finally make the cast, which has to be like a die cast material, like something a bit more like durable, you could only make like super soft stuff because then you have to like actually like if you wanted to make something a bit more like durable, like actual figure stuff,
Like
it would cost
PVC
you,
plastic.
yeah, PVC is the last plastic you want to try to deal with injection molding. That is like actually a couple $1,000s. It's crazy. And resin actually still used by toy companies. So if you're worried about that, then I would suggest looking up different types of resins. But I will also warn you that from our research, it's very hard to do that. So good luck.
Oh, sorry about laughing.
Scrap trap! Oh, that was the worst for me. Hey, what's up, Mort?
Um, okay, so there's actually a part two. This is Spy School talking here. I gotta say, I'm actually been making a custom that's difficult as crap. Jurassic Customs already knows what it is, but it's Mangle. I've been working on Mangle for so long, and that character has been the most brutal character I've ever made. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna spoil this a little, but Mangle's 99% complete. I think I just need to go over with a couple like gloss clear coats and all that. But Mangle is really close to being done. And I was going to go in order. As you know, we're kind of going in order of games. One of them is going to be FNAF, like the Wizards, right? Then we're going to go to the toy animatronics. And it's going to be, you know, I might have to wait on Mangle, but Mangle is so close to being done. I might just, finish the review.
And it's my fault for the plans being ruined. It's just my job. It takes so much time to the point where Spider Skull gets to do more work than me. Which I don't, it's not, it's my fault really, because I seeked better and then I just fell from the betterness.
Oh, that sucks that you're sick. Um, Probably cold, right?
Honestly, Mort, congratulations. You know, I'm not going to say it to everybody else. I'm just going to say congratulations.
One last thing. A friend of mine,
Wanted to make a super ambitious custom figure, but it's manga spoil. Okay. I'm not caught up in Super, but I probably won't remember the spoiler by the time I watch it. So I guess you could say it.
so I only saw the anime, but my Terawas, he didn't catch up at all. You should try making Jackie sometime. Oh, the new clown, the mimic guy.
The mimic.
Yeah, I mean we're definitely gonna do that one day. Maybe we should do it early. After all, I'm pretty sure YouTube would love that because it's such a hype thing at the moment.
Okay, so I want to just show you the proportions and all that at the moment. Just
I'll
because.
fall over. Remember, it's kind of broken to try. To
Yeah, I know. It's experimental. It's kind of new. It's my own art style, but I was trying it out. This is what I got so far. I'll show you like a better, image of it on like community posts like later. But right now we're just focusing on making it. I actually kind of like it though. It's unique.
But yeah, Jackie seems like a cool custom to make. Although I don't remember any really good body images of Jackie yet. I do know. I'm guessing it's a she, but I think she like appeared on the trailer. And then the gameplay trailer, and just like little snippets of Jackie. But it looks like a cool custom. I like the freaky clown aesthetic. Yeah, I mean, you did a great job with that Mangle though. Mangle was oh my gosh.
Anybody who's ever made Mangle wants to never make Mangle again. I wonder if DIY also agrees with that. But it also is his best like best age custom what he was talking about in his video where it like was the most stable, which is definitely the opposite of our custom, which is not stable. Sometimes accuracy needs to be sacrificed for durability. That's the moral of the story for us anyways.
Oh, if it's 24 inches,
Oh, you're good, man. Like that, the durability would be really good. Sorry, go ahead, Spider.
yeah, I was actually gonna say the same thing. Making a 24-inch figure, you don't even have to worry about the problems when you go down to like 6-inch or a 3-inch. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna be good, but it would also cost more to make.
Oh yeah. So we're talking about like to make a. Actually, it might be like $80, maybe, but that's not counting the figure. That's just $80 for the materials.
You made Jackie already, and it was pretty hard not knowing a lot, but I will update it when it's done. Sure, I'll check it out.
Yeah, go ahead, upload it.
Yeah, Jackie doesn't have much in content. I think we only know the whole upper body of Jackie, and that's it. Wasn't it like a Jack in the Box too? Like, or maybe like the lower half was a box or something. Oh, you have a short on it.
Hang on, I'll go check it out 1 second. Let me just put that line down. There you go. All right, brick wall. Hang on, I have to actually type out your channel name.
Brick. Oh, yeah. I remember the HasLab stuff. Do they still do that?
I hope they don't.
Also, let me tell you one thing. It looks so beautiful that, like, if it's transparent blue, it'll look so beautiful.
All right, so which one is it?
Oh, Jackie. Jackie's the what is it? The clown.
I don't.
Oh, there it
There
is.
it is. Here it is, guys. Shout out to Brick Wall over here for his custom. It's going really well, actually. Really well. Looks good, man.
What's my favorite character all over media? Kratos. Easily Kratos.
Kratos, really our childhood game character we loved, and we never stopped loving the character since.
I know, it's kind of like a whiplash. It's like,
you like FNAF, but yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm just doing my own thing, really. It's not accurate to Tim Burton's art style. It's just my own thing.
yeah, a little side story about Kratos. That was actually my first game I've ever had. Like, it was a PS2, and that was the first game I've ever played and ever had. Heck, I remember I didn't even know how to actually control the controller at one point when I first got introduced to Kratos.
Also, I don't recommend any other 9-year-olds playing the God of War trilogy.
It's kind of brutal for that.
I don't even know if we were 9. We were probably younger than that, but my mom did not know about the rating system in games at the time, which, to be honest, I really enjoyed God of War, so like I'm never gonna regret that, but she probably does. Oh, that is proportionally wrong. Let's fix that. Oh yeah, what about you guys? What is your favorite character? I mean, you could individually say, because I'm sure you guys don't have the same opinion on everything. Like, you're not going to all say, oh, I like this person. I don't expect it. Just go ahead and say whatever you like.
Oh, Papyrus.
Love Papyrus. In
Yeah,
some
that's a
ways,
good one.
okay, here's a hot take. In some ways, I like Papyrus more than Sans. I know that's a hot take, but but it's true.
I remember your Papyrus custom was really cool. Dang, how long ago did he make that one?
Oh, I'm actually pretty proud of that, to be honest. But let's see, are we missing any details? Nothing really. Well, actually, never mind. The bone hands. Here's the hands. The worst part. Luckily, he only has 3 fingers and 1 thumb.
Sometimes this camera doesn't like to focus.
Oh, it's having an issue.
Yeah, you're not gonna fix it. Just keep going.
All right. It's because I'm moving around a lot. Yeah, just be my cameraman if you can. All right, so I'm essentially just drawing him in his traditional like pose, but like with a Christmas hat in his hand and slightly altered. Oh yeah, by the way, while we're on Jack Skellington, I might as well say this since there's probably never gonna be a chance to say this, but who here like set it off? The band set it off. Never mind. I think everybody just left. At least I got enough motivation to actually finish. Well, not finish, but get a ton of progress done on one of the commissions. Unless if my hot take about Papyrus being better than Sans, it was so hot it destroyed our viewers right now. All right, I think I'm gonna start penning it.
Right here.
No, I think I got it right here. Arthur Pendragon.
You gotta go. Well, then see ya.
Yep, see you guys.
Thought your customs was pretty cool looking too. Oh, the band I don't know where
Okay.
it's from, but
Wait, no, he said I've never heard of the band. Are they good? Yeah, they're very good. Um, they're essentially like, here's the thing. We actually used to play some of the songs in the background of our YouTube videos, and people used to comment saying, "Geez, only edgelord weirdos like those songs." So just to tell you what kind of music it is, it's kind of like edgy stuff in a way, or like cringe edgy, I guess they would say.
You know,
Like we like a lot of metal, alternate rock, metalcore. That's a controversial one. A lot of things like that.
no, it's kind of funny, but I actually remember our older videos are having like a copyright problem because we used to play set off in the background.
But anyways, let's get to the point though. Because I don't this is actually why I bring it up. There's a song called This Christmas. And during it, like it's singing about how much they hate Christmas and they want to burn everything to the ground. Basically, edgy stuff. But like in the music video, there's a guy with a skeleton mask, and I'm like, bro, they're literally talking about Jack Skellington right now or something, but like in a edgy way. Focus issue. But yeah, they're good. I recommend you see them. If you don't like it, that's completely fine. Everybody has their own taste, and music is probably one of the most subjective things in this whole planet. Hey, what's up, Davey? Or Debbie? Um, maybe you're the only person watching.
well, actually, Gandalf is watching too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but for some reason it doesn't say that.
Yeah, it's kind of being a little funky the viewing system.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. This is Jack Skellington, if you're wondering.
Let me show you how it looks like. It's my own art style. It's not supposed to look like Tim Burton. It's just trying to experiment. I never drew them in my own style before, and yeah, it's different. But thank you. Go ahead, Spice-Girl. You're gonna be the better camera person right now.
Yeah, this is actually a commission from Twitter.
One that I should have did almost a month ago.
Yeah, but better late than never, right?
I was just, what happened was I really did expect to only get one commission at the time, and then all of a sudden I got three, and I only did one, and the one person I did was an AI.
So yeah, not that good of a decision.
Yep. I'm very good at making bad decisions.
I mean, things. I mean, I always found myself more of an amateur artist. I just kind of draw to have fun.
Heck, when people started asking for money on Twitter, I never expected that. Like, I didn't expect people want to pay for it. And now that my work situation's gotten pretty bad and all that, I'm actually considering it, which I don't know. I feel like in a way it's a betrayal of how I used to think about stuff, but maybe I'm just being too
Hey, what's up,
idealistic.
Jurassic?
It's not a live stream without Jurassic. No, it's completely all right. You guys all have your own life to do, and that's fine. But yeah, to catch you up, right now I'm doing my last couple of free commissions that I've had requested to me before I start actually having people pay for it. I'll make the price very low, by the way. And
So the next
yeah,
commission, we're not commission. Terabots got me mixed up. I was gonna say the next custom was gonna be Endo O2 if things turn out right. If not, then I might push Mangle ahead. Maybe, maybe.
the issue is it's me. I'm the issue. I just have a really difficult job situation right now, and as such, the plans that we had are kind of changing. You know. But maybe the moral of the story is never make a plan. But yeah, I was just joking. Please make plans, guys. Don't jump into things without thinking.
Hey, what's up, Adam?
Oh my gosh, Adam! I haven't seen you in so long.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of people could probably make FNAF customs better than us. They could sure as heck make it faster than us, but I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, with 3D printing being invented, like traditional sculpting, it's kind of outclassed in a lot of ways. But I will admit, we did notice issues with 3D printing. But also, with that being said, these issues could be mitigated.
Then Davey, you're a real one. If you're since the beginning.
Also, we could actually fact check that by looking at the people who's been here for a while. I believe you, but I was just saying. So like, if we ever decide to do a giveaway of somebody who stayed here the longest
Yeah,
while
the
still being
people who stay
active,
the longest,
maybe we'll
if
do
it
that.
ever happens, would probably be the first ones who gets it.
Yeah, if we ever did one.
Jurassic is definitely one of them.
Yeah.
And you, Davey, too. You're
Yeah,
also.
3D printed stuff has taken over, and to be honest, for a good reason. People want stuff, they want a product, and we're not offering a product. We're not even offering a tutorial. So when somebody has it, but not only that, they're like, "Here's the plans to make it." Well, all of a sudden it's going to explode because that's what people want. And right after the FNAF movie, that's when this explosion happened.
Oh yeah, I still remember it. I mean, there's some incredible work though. If you look at like 3D printing stuff, they get like spot on. It's like, did they take it from the movie itself or some crap?
But oh
But
yeah, the only issues I found with 3D printing though, going back to that, is actually durability. Other than that, it's perfect.
yeah, I prefer hand sculpted too. That's my bread and butter. I've been doing that for like as long as FNAF been around. I've been sculpting.
Also, we're Neanderthals with technology, so if you asked us to 3D print something, we probably won't be able to.
We could sculpt a 3D printer, but we can't 3D print a sculpture.
Yeah. Oh yeah, something kind of crazy was the fact that Pugo's Pizza actually like started posting our artwork.
Like on his thumbnails. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool actually. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of being like a little bit of a jerk where I wanted like people to know it was our work. But like everybody who I talked to in real life was kind of like convincing me that like I needed to get the like the proper recognition for it, which they're not wrong. I mean, but like, I don't think there was mean intent in it.
No wonder why it's really accurate if it's from Help Wanted.
Yeah, because Help Wanted is like pretty dang good. Oh yeah, yeah. I did notice that that's actually how you make your figures, Gandalf, and I'm guessing the reason. Like, by the way, you could correct me if you're wrong, if I'm wrong, but I'm guessing the reason why you did that was because of the aforementioned durability involving joints, particularly. Because a normal figure made out of PVC has much stronger joints than model. Like what is it? Freaking not filament. What's the other one? Not filament. Escapes my mind at the moment, but the other things. So I'm guessing that's why you actually did the figures, because I would do that too if I had a 3D printer.
When will you get FNAF 3? Will you do another live stream? we're definitely gonna do another live stream eventually. FNAF 3 will not be here until FNAF 2, and we're almost done with FNAF 2, so.
To be honest, I'm excited to get past it because that is something we've been with since a long time. And yes, Gandalf does have really awesome figures. Probably some of the best 3D printing work because I've seen so many people do it, but he was like one of the first people to like really do it properly, but also really good too, like the paint and everything.
Yeah, it seemed like others where they didn't want to paint the 3D models, they'll just kind of slap it on.
And like put some thick paint too. And like Gandalf over here is like using magic, pun intended.
Well, another thing is so we're actually almost done with Mangle. We're getting close with Endo 02, which is going to be the final Withered animatronic, quote unquote. When am I going to stop making FNAF figures? Okay, actually, I do have an answer for this. Believe it or not, it is something I debated, but not for a reason that you probably think. So, I worry that Jazzwares is going to make such a great looking action figure that it just outclasses my customs, and I have no incentive to make any more customs. Unfortunately, that is a possibility where Jazzwares will make something so great that I won't even have the incentive to customize like my own anymore.
Because that was the whole reason why we customized to begin with is we
Funko
wanted
never,
figures, and then nobody had them, and then we made them, and then Funko was about to have them.
We thought they were really good at the time, but they're not for us.
And they were bad enough for us to keep going. Thank you, but I'm sure many other people deserve the number one spot.
I remember there was this one time where people would grab their like Funko figures, right? And they will just make the most amazing resculpt of like the parts ever. Where they'll just grab like the Funko figures and then they'll like dremel it away. Then they'll just resculpt the face from scratch. Oh, you feel the same about Jazzwares? Yeah. It just makes you think, like, how good would they be? Would it be like the Halo and Fortnite line?
Which, by the way, I think every single line they've made I've actually personally enjoyed because I kind of hate Hasbro, to be honest. Like their figures has gotten worse and worse in time to the point I don't even buy from them anymore.
And the worst part is, I mean, I like Iron Man and all that, but they just they're not making it as good as they used to.
But yeah, I mean, if Jazzwares is making only like 4-inch figures, then I'll be fine. I'll just do my 6-inch scale ones. And by the way, the reason why we say 6-inch scale is because they're not actually 6 inches. They're in like
they're actually 7 inches, but they're meant to fit into 6-inch line, like 7-inch minimally. I think some of the characters are bigger and smaller. Like
yeah, and
Foxy would be shorter than Bonnie and Chica. I don't know if that's accurate, do mind you. I'm just kind of winging it with scaling.
Yeah, and yeah, we our preferred scale was like 6-inch scale, and because that's our favorite scale. Where there's unfortunately only Hasbro Legends really, or Marvel Legends from Hasbro.
Yeah. Hasbro Legends,
they're definitely a legend, all right. For being cheap. Yeah, like we wanted to have it in scale with that one back when they were good.
I would love to jump back to D&D. But
oh my gosh, yes, Adam. I had your oh yeah, by the way, guys, Adam is my real life friend. We were playing D&D together. If you're wondering the context, and it's been freaking 2 years since we got to continue that campaign. I still have everything written down. I will admit, some of the notes have been lost because I broke my phone and I had to get a new one. But I have the main story still there. I had the details still there. I had the subtle plot ideas.
Your poor character with the fireball.
Yeah, your poor character is still crispy, still extra burnt.
I mean, he's alive, but
he's burnt. Yes.
Yeah, I wonder if Jazzwares is going to do 6-inch or 4-inch, because if you remember their Halo line, sometimes they have like these like 3-inch like figures, 3 to 4 inch. Then other times it's the 6-inch one. But me personally, I don't really have any interest in a 3-inch. That's just my personal take. I mean, I don't think it's wrong. I remember a lot of really good 3-inch stuff, but that's not how I personally prefer.
Oh, also, Jazzwares is also a 6-inch scale figure, just to give you an idea on the earlier thing.
You're expecting 4-inch? Then I'm probably gonna continue my customizing career if it's 4-inch.
Oh, Davey remembers Nightmare Bonnie.
Oh, I need to show you something. The progress. Okay, just hang on a second. It's somewhere in my house.
Unfortunately, we didn't bring the other one, so after he shows you this, I will have to say we can't really show you any of the other ones just yet. We go to our grandparents' house every week, so yeah. Also, the reason why I bring all my stuff to my grandparents' house is we mess with a lot of really dangerous tools, and we have like animals here, and I don't want them to get hurt. Overprotective, I know.
I'm still looking for it. Give me a second.
Yeah, 1 second. Spy School has a ton of crap everywhere, and he has it all thrown about.
All right. I'm going to show you one thing at a time because it's kind of hard to manage. This right here is the shin of Nightmare Bonnie. I know it looks bad at the moment, but it's just the general shape.
Let me get it better. Plus, he didn't even get on camera that time.
There you go.
That's the forearm, you said?
No, that's the shin.
Shin. Okay, shin. This is the shin.
This is the upper leg.
Upper leg. Okay.
This is the upper arm. You could tell because of the A. This is the lower arm. You could tell by the way it is. And now here's the bigger parts. The crotch piece right here.
Let me move the lighting. Maybe we need more lighting.
Here's the torso. I'm actually been working on the texture at the moment. Lower jaw right here. And here's the head. Yeah, this is kind of how it looks when it's in the development stage.
So what it's made out of, if you're wondering, is Sculpey and epoxy sculpt. And yes, we actually do want to display our figures one day.
This is the leg articulation.
When we have a bigger house, hopefully.
Well, I'm working on it. Then here's the arm articulation. It's slowly piecing together.
Yeah, I don't know why, but my art style has been increasingly getting more and more angular as time goes on. Probably because I get more and more edgier as time goes on. I even got my first tattoo recently. That was before my money issues started.
I mean, it's a double-edged sword. I like my customs, of course. You know, I like being as accurate as possible, but at the same time, I really want to see like a professional made character, like professionally made animatronics.
That does not have our issues of imperfections. For instance, one of the reasons why I haven't sold them yet is the durability is getting better and better with each figure, where we're figuring out ways to make them better. But it's just not good enough that if I were to sell you guys a product, I bet they would probably somehow, some way break during shipping or something like that. That's one of the many fears I have is if we did start selling them.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the you're kind of dipping out in FNAF a little, just a little, and there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, there's so much things you could look forward to that isn't just FNAF.
Yeah, and like I never really thought of myself as a FNAF channel. It just
Actually, I was
kind of
referring to
happened.
Jurassic, but go ahead.
Oh, oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm just stupid. All right, so it's very slow, but we're getting there.
Just a little warning. There is a video that is coming out that isn't FNAF eventually. It's actually Mortal Kombat, another series we like, but
Kind of like, I mean, the newer games.
yeah, the newer game's kind of yeah. But I like Mortal Kombat,
Also,
so
we're there for KK.
I think some people get that reference. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, we're still gonna post FNAF. We're gonna stay posting FNAF until Jazzwares either doesn't do 6 inch or completely blows up their like our customs compared to their quality.
All right, going forward, I'm only doing the FNAF movie characters for FNAF. I got Doomslayer from
Nice.
Doom Eternal Plan, and some Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 1 figures planned. Like usually, got some good stuff planned. And for the Doom guy, I can't wait in particular because I don't know if you agree, but McFarlane made some of the worst Doom figures I've ever seen, and I bet you could do better. That was just a huge disappointment. In fact, McFarlane's a huge disappointment. I used to really advertise them back in the day.
I wonder if any of you guys remember our old Walking Dead customs back then. Well, blast from the past that is. Oh, that one.
Oh wow! I'm actually surprised you liked it. So many people like trashed on it,
Yeah, we were actually getting a lot of like a lot of hate for that one. Not hate, just criticism,
which
really.
is good, by the way. Criticism is good.
Okay, so what I would say is try to make it your own. Now this I know that's not a good one. Let me continue. It sounds bad at the moment, but I kind of used what the pixels looked like, and to me, it kind of looked like a skeletal human on the pixels. So, if you want to go for like the skeletal look, then I would say use a skeleton head and put clay on top of that. Or if you want to 3D print it, then I would say like try to get a model of a skull, then try to put like flesh over it, like a thin blanket.
Also, Jurassic, I can't wait to see your Yellow Rabbit. I'm actually in the race too of making Yellow Rabbits. I've been working on this really special one that's taken a long time. Because there's not a lot of people here, I like to be I like to keep it a surprise, but I'll just tell you. I was planning to make a yellow rabbit that's complete and utterly swappable. Like we're talking about the feet, the suit pieces, the mask. I already sculpted his base human body. Like
William, he sculpted
yeah, I
William.
sculpted Steve Raglan or William, however you want to say it. I already sculpted him. It's just right now I'm working out how to actually get the suit pieces to snap on, basically, because durability is my top priority.
Yeah, I understand that problem. Me and Terrawas has the same money problem. Oh, one of the things we were working on was Jurassic already knows this, but it was a Toy Bonnie custom, and that guy got expensive as crap because I found joints that worked perfectly, but it was a lot of money just for those little joints.
That's another reason why we don't sell it yet. It costs too much.
Heck, it's not even lucrative to make the FNAF customs. We just like making it. There's like we're losing a lot of money for making it.
But
Well,
sometimes you sacrifice, money for what you love, and that's okay.
To be honest, I would love to sell them. I mean, I've been saying that for years. Believe it or not, it was actually 7 years. People ask about selling these, and I feel for them. I really do want to sell them, but they're just so impossible to streamline the way I make it. I don't know how the heck I make it. So complicated, but I do. And one day I hope to sell them. I really do. It would be absolutely great to sell them. But at the moment, it's just not possible.
This might be difficult, but I'm gonna now start doing the pinstripes. Pinstripes are so hard to draw, in my opinion.
You're trying to figure out to make a swappable chess piece for the yellow red so you could display the figure spring. Like, ooh,
Okay.
that'll be cool.
All right, I got one idea if you want to try it. So like you know I call it the like stomach pad. You know that lighter colored area on the stomach. Um, how about like put a hole into that when you're making like the base like figures underneath, and put some kind of clipping mechanism. Like
Ooh,
underneath.
Legos. Legos are really
Yeah,
good.
Legos. We use Legos for the clips on ours. Obviously, we change it up a lot. That's why you can't really tell a lot of the times. But yeah, Legos would do the trick. And when you put the Legos on, you could put clay around it and smooth it out, make it look, really
Or
good.
make a slot for 3D printed stuff.
Yeah. You like actually, yeah. 3D printing could also just make you skip past all that Lego stuff and just skip to the like snaps that like hook on.
Oh, the Snake Eye one is $25. Ooh, a model kit. I love model kits. Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Great minds think alike. We all had the same idea. To be fair, it's only an obvious one after seeing the movie. Oh crap! I missed it.
I think I rewatched it 3 times in 1 year. That movie, it was that entertaining.
Now it wasn't perfect, of course.
But it was something that we waited for so long that it was just like amazing to see it.
Yeah, and it actually was a love letter to the fans. It really was. And it also did something that no other movie ever did, which is play a fan song at the ending. That was incredible.
I would have chose a better song, to be honest, but that's my bias. I love Living Tombstone's original song and their second song, and I think
the third. I love the third. Die in a fire.
Yeah, that one. I think the only one I didn't care for was like the Ultimate Custom Night one, but
oh yeah, we also like FNAF 4 too. The FNAF 4 song. I got no time to live.
Yeah, I think I just didn't care for the Ultimate Custom Night song, but music is subjective,
As I said, we like metal. Most people I've met in real life do not like metal.
They loathe it.
They don't loathe it, but they tell us.
You really want that Storm Shadow model kit. Legos with Snake Eyes, but it's 40. Oh, 40. $40.
It's not the worst, but it definitely makes well, you're not selling the custom, so I would say it's worth the price because you're not selling it. Because if you were selling it, then that would be a financial disaster, basically.
But I think $40 it is a bit steep. But if you really like it, then I would say go for it because sometimes when you're waiting to save up the money for a different action figure, it's not going to be as good as the one that's here.
Yeah, and from my own personal experiences, sometimes you have to spend the money now to save it later. Because there's been so many times where there's something I'm interested in, and
Take
I miss
Me
out.
Higher from Fortnite. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, no, it's all right. Take Me Higher from Fortnite? Wait, okay, hang on.
I haven't. Don't play.
Oh wait. A good song. Okay, first off, I don't know what "Take Me Higher" from Fortnite is, but I do know the song "Take Me Higher" by like Creed, which is a good song. But I'll listen to that, but I'm not gonna listen to it on YouTube because
YouTube's gonna destroy this video.
Yeah,
they already do that to our older videos. that used to play music in the background.
It's gonna be pretty difficult.
Oh yeah. We actually made one actually. We had this old like boarded up house that we used to like post our FNAF customs on Instagram with. But unfortunately when we moved I had to throw that out.
It was too big.
Yeah, it was way too big of a diorama. Ever since
We'll make a
that
new
we
one
never
one
got
day.
enough space for dioramas. We live in a really small house. Oh, I didn't know that. So what is FNCS? I don't remember.
Five Nights,
No, Jess. It's,
Five Nights Candies situation. I'm just kidding. Okay, so here's I'm gonna use.
oh, okay. I'm an idiot. You know, people say like Deagle sometimes in Fortnite, and I don't even know what the heck a Deagle is. I just
But
say Desert Eagle.
we're old people, honestly.
Back in my day, we fought scorpions to get to school and all that.
No, I'm looking for my. Where is it? It's this one. Oh, actually, I think this is it. I think. Oh, my family's home. I really hope they don't scream too loud to be heard. All right, this might be a risk, but I'm gonna try the really thick, like pen. This is a pen, by the way. It's like a marker pen. All right, let's see.
Are you sure you want to use that?
No, I'm not sure. I might do something else. Actually. Something a bit bigger just to help with it, but not too big.
Yeah, I think I want to try, listen to those songs after the live stream. I'd like to find new songs. Just recently, I saw a really new Motionless in White song that was really good.
It became actually one of my favorite songs already that he sang. The song is called "Signs of Life." That's a thick pen. Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, go ahead. To be honest, the live streams tend to just be a bunch of like the really like consistent viewers just chilling out.
Yeah, which is nothing wrong with that.
I think it's a good thing, honestly.
You know what's something that we could do that a lot of big channels can't do? We could actually comment to every single one of the new comments. Like we always see new comments and we always get to communicate. If I make the phantoms, should I make them statues like my shadow animatronics, or with the Golden Freddy making it personally speaking, I would say statues because I never found them too
They're like a set dressing for Springtrap.
yeah, they're more like a set dressing. Personally speaking, if you want to make them fully articulated, I would say go for it. But I would say just make them cool dioramas.
They do have a problem with notifications. Sometimes I would see a notification from my own channel. By the way, rip my channel. You guys know what it is. My alternate channel just died because I forgot the password because of my phone breaking. Is a whole thing. I got a new channel. I did not reveal it just yet because I was planning to put my music on there instead. I'm not a good music person, by the way, so don't try to sub to it.
Yeah, YouTube notifications suck. There was this person that commented 3 months ago was like asking me about when will the next custom be or something like that. I'm like, what? Why did I never get any like communication with this? That guy was waiting for me, and I'm like, Like, bro, I talk to every single person I see. What do you mean? You didn't notify me? Yeah, I don't know. They like to ignore some comments, I guess.
I think, by the way, you know how you said that your channel's dead? I actually did kind of notice that all FNAF channels kind of took a hit. It was kind of like when the movies came out, there was like a little bit to help bring up the viewership. But I did notice that once it like stopped, only certain people that kind of met the time frame of popularity actually got to, kind of like grow because of that. But like my channel, your channel, yeah, we didn't really get hit by it, but your channel is only dead when you make it dead, really. That's my mindset. So it's not active, sure, but I don't think your channel's dead.
Yeah, it could get it could be like hard to.
Unmotivating, yeah, like demotivating.
Yeah, it's hard to be motivated sometimes, especially when you see your like video be less good than the next one.
Yeah, because like for instance, that Golden Freddy, every video was like a more amazing version of that figure mold, but the views were worse and worse each time.
Hey, if you return, remember, do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Don't care what YouTube has trendy about it.
Plus, besides, YouTube is technically really dead for a job opportunity, and you should never look at YouTube as a job opportunity. I will at times. I really wish I could do it, but that's just because
Everybody has that dream to be a YouTuber, you know.
yeah. But it's not realistic. It's not really like viable, and it gets worse every year. And it sucks. But hey, if I um like if you like if you want to keep going with it, then
Yeah, that's cool,
keep
honestly.
going. But
If
just
you want Fortnite to be the main thing, there is a audience out there for it. I'm gonna tell you that there is a Fortnite audience. You'll probably get some really good views in the long run. Of course, some people will remember you as the FNAF channel. That'll always happen because FNAF is just that weird.
also we're tight knit. We're actually pretty tight knit. Every time there's a drama or something going on, we all know about it. Everybody's in their each other's business.
I mean, I could understand the pressure, Gandalf, but you got like sometimes you gotta take that break. I mean, you're doing really well. Your channel grew so fast in such a short amount of time that I think you shouldn't really worry. And think about this: FNAF 2 is coming out.
Yeah, that's the big boom.
People's gonna see your channel for sure.
And if they don't, just remember it's for you, because YouTube's not really a job. Not like it's a special career that only few of us is lucky to have.
And for your unlisted FNAF videos, I mean, I can understand. As long as you don't delete it for your own personal sake, because sometimes it's good to archive your original creations.
Because sometimes you forget how much better you actually became of an artist, and then you don't. That's something else that could lose motivation.
Uh, Believe me, as a
Mangle
person
sucks.
who was working on Mingle for like a year, oh my gosh, that is one of the worst customs I've ever made. It's still better than the original statue I made. Oh my gosh. Please don't watch that, by the way. I hate that custom, my original one.
The only reason why we don't delete it is because it's like
The
dishonest
memory,
to
you know?
to pretend that we didn't have such a crappy custom.
Yeah, mistakes is part of the YouTube journey, so I'm gonna let the world see my atrocious original Mangle, then make the really good new one that took me forever to make, and it was the worst thing I've ever made. Like it was probably one of the hardest customs and the most unenjoyable custom I've ever made.
For
Honestly.
me, that's Scrap Trap. The Jimmy Neutron.
I don't even know I don't know if you guys remember this, but we used to have this plush trap too back then. So that's something we got to remake one day.
It was a good. Yeah, I think it was good for the time, maybe, but it broke to bits eventually. It was not durable. It was actually impressively made out of air dry. That's impressive because air dry is really, really fragile.
Actually, that's a good thing you said that because I actually do save really good customs to a playlist so I could watch it, like later if I ever feel like watching it again. So believe it or not, Jurassic, some of your customs is actually in a like a private what is it, playlist. Yeah, me too. I really want to see movie Springtrap. I really hope he looks just like the game though, like just as gory and violent. And I hope he's not like a Silver Eyes one where he kind of just looks like
Oh yeah,
William
he's a
Afton.
wheelchair guy, and that's it. That sucked. I don't know. I feel like people like Silver Eyes too much, even though years ago they kind of hated it. It doesn't deserve hate. The first, especially the first chapter, that was good. But I also don't think the entire series needs to be based off of it.
Yeah, I have a like and hate of the Silver Eyes. Oh yeah, I actually did save your like customs to a playlist to rewatch them. I do that with in any type of channel I come across and I like their custom. I would save on a playlist to rewatch it later. Me and Tara Watts just we really like seeing other people's work. We really like that. It was actually pretty funny, but what got us into YouTube is we used to see Lego custom like painted minifigures back in before we even started customizing.
You
And
kind of
what
drift away from Legos a lot, actually. I don't
yeah,
know why.
we kind of did. I think it's from the room problem. We don't have enough space, and Legos take a lot of space.
Let me see how that looks in camera. I wonder if it looks as neat.
Remember, beautiful.
Oh, almost dropped that. There you go. That's how it's going so far. My hand does a comment, but I gotta put this down because I'm holding it weird. Alright. I'm gonna guess that Foxy I made is on the with the Mighty Bots are on there too.
Yeah, probably. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I remember that video like it was yesterday. Now that I think about it. I think there was also these like really old YouTubers that that
The
was
wolf guy.
like way back in the day that made Nightmare animatronics and all that and Nightmare and it was a really good like channel I remember being. I think they like disappeared or something. They made a new channel and I don't know what happened after that.
It's always unfortunate when really creative YouTubers just disappear, especially with like cover artists, which, oh my god, they always disappear.
If I would make a puppet figure, how would I do it? Would I cover the figure in fabric like you did or we didn't do that yet.
I think you're referring to a
Um
Gandalf with the puppet, because I think didn't
yeah,
Gandalf?
yeah, it is Gandalf. Gandalf was the one who asked.
Oh, oh, my bad. I wasn't looking. Oh, thank you, by the way, about the drawing thing. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
have
guy.
no idea. I don't know how I would do it. I've been thinking about the puppet for so long because I'm very traditional with my figure making. Like I don't do flocking and stuff like that out of personal preference. Again, very traditional. So, in terms of making a traditional styled figure for the puppet, I have no idea where to go with that.
My only theory is like a ball joint for the lower half, a ball joint for the upper half torso, and it will be segmented, and most likely you're gonna see the joint. But we're probably gonna make it like a double jointed torso where the pole of the waist kind of separates it. And we're probably gonna do double jointed limbs, especially for the legs, because the legs are just noodles. And yeah, I remember Arcanal guy. Arcanal? I don't know how you say
Archangel, maybe.
Archangel. Arcanal.
Arcanal. Ankle.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you I might be autistic? I don't know.
Jib. We are part of the FNAF community. We are literally all like autistic, every single one of us. Oh, but not only that, I'm an emo and I like metal, so yeah, super autistic. Not actually emo, by the way, more so goth.
Oh really? You get to talk to him all the time? Tell him I don't know if you want to or not. Tell him I watched watched his video when it first came out, his like OG stuff. His OG FNAF stuff. Oh, really? Also, I really like Spider-Man 2099. A little bit of a side note. I like his story quite a bit.
I actually think okay, this is no offense to Denby, but I think he's dyslexic because I would type something on like his comment section and he would say like a completely different answer.
Hello, what's up, wee wee?
Wee
Wee.
wee.
Yeah, we're just drawing Jack Skellington and talking about random stuff.
This is actually the only musical I've ever liked. That's a little fun fact about us. We really don't like musicals, but this one actually kind of, I don't know why, it just actually was good for us.
Honestly, I gotta say one thing drastic. Me and Terawas, we regret our old videos, but we don't want to delete it either. Yeah, this is Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas in Terawas art style.
Unfortunately, I'm really bad at Spanish, by the way. I do know a little, very, very extraordinarily tiny bit, but I will also warn you guys, I know very little of Spanish.
Yeah, I was only able to talk to you from like an autocorrect.
Like Google Translate, you mean?
Yeah.
Like the auto one.
But we know a little bit of Spanish, a little.
Very little.
Hey, don't worry. You got to start somewhere, and if it is crap, maybe you could look back at it at least with a nostalgic eye.
Or a hate-filled one like we do with Mangle statue.
Yeah, it actually used to have been called an action figure, but what happened is
we changed the title.
Oh, you unlisted it? So that's why I probably never saw that one. Yeah, I don't think I've seen the Jack Skellington one.
Yeah, pinstripes are very like tedious, annoying, but they kind of look cool at the end.
Oh, Mezco figures?
I love Mezco figures.
We actually the first ones we got was the Mortal Kombat X line, but that's completely different than what they do now with the cloth goods. Oh, I think what he was saying is expectations of Secret of the Mimic. I hope it's really good. I'm kind
It
of
looks good so far, based off what Spy Skull told me, but I actually haven't seen it.
yeah, I'm kind of excited for that. That might be my second most excited thing this like for FNAF. To be honest, I think the movie then that is like the two top most exciting things in FNAF right now.
I think okay. I actually have a controversial opinion. I kind of think that the Mario Kart one kind of looks lame. I don't know if that's canceled or anything. It kind of looks lame, I will admit.
Yeah, I wasn't too into that one either.
And people are really excited about it too, so I kind of feel bad for trashing on it, but it looks, I don't know, it looks kind of bad. In a way, it feels like a joke too. You're scared for the game. To be honest, it looks like it's going to be good, but you never know. Yeah, it's kind of like Security Breach in a way where I think in some ways it's a good game, but also like you have to admit it has issues. And I'm hoping it's just straight up a good like piece of FNAF material.
So this might be the furthest back in the timeline too. I mean, I don't know crap from the lore of FNAF, but apparently this is gonna be the earliest they've ever done in the universe.
Also, ever since me and Spider left high school, we actually kind of had a harder time keeping track of the lore just because of job stuff and all that.
Yeah, so we don't know the lore. You can't tell us that much about the lore, and we would understand it. I do know Freddy in space happens or something.
And Markiplier is the biggest bad. All right, so this one might be hard for me to read. Let's see. I I think he said he's gonna do FNAF 4 figure. Oh jeez, I'm so sorry, man. Yeah, I know, right? It feels like that. It feels like, he's like, I don't want it to go to Fortnite, because like, like I guess like Scott basically translated to say Fortnite cringe. I'm not gonna put it on there. That's what Scott was like. Proceeds to make cringy game. That's essentially what he's like.
Yeah, I'm not too big on that racing one. It's yeah.
Also, the art style kind of speaks a certain part of the fan base to me. Like, I'm not trashing the art style. I'm no master at it. I can't tell you what is and isn't good. But I don't know. It looks further away from the horror elements than ever. Which is funny because they do have stuff in it. What's your opinion on FNAF AR? Um, I actually I like FNAF AR actually a lot. I think it was actually one of the better ones to be honest. Wait, AR. Wait, AR. My bad. VR. Not better ones. Not better ones. Um, okay, FNAF AR.
I hate it.
I
I
kind
hate
of
it
liked it
because
just
of
for the
how
model
shady.
viewer.
Yeah, I like the model viewer on it, but I hate it because they were shady and very greedy of a company.
Yeah. Like also they promised to keep the servers alive, but proceeds to delete it immediately after.
You know what they did? They just became a augment reality ring and like furniture thing, and
Which
they
is
literally
dumb.
didn't tell anybody about leaving FNAF. And people's like, "Hey, goodbye, we miss you." And it's like they don't care about us. I know, I know. Probably controversial take, but I think people shouldn't let companies step on us like that.
Yeah, because we're the people who buy from them, so we should have a opinion on what we're buying from them.
But yeah, I didn't like FNAF AR. But Help Wanted
The
and
VR stuff is
Help Wanted 2, they're great games.
they were really good. I love them. They were actually kind of peak FNAF in a way.
Yeah, they ignore Fortnite, but then make a Mario Kart reference.
And Mario Kart is honestly something they can't possibly realize how good it is compared. Because Mario Kart is not just a simple you go around the block racing. It actually has some tech to it, if you know what I mean. Like they know what they're doing. And considering I had a Donkey Kong Racing, which was another of the greats, I think I have a good idea on how racing games could be. Let's just say that I feel like the FNAF racing game is going to be more like homie rollers than Mario Kart. And also,
Yeah,
for
no
people who
excuse
get
for
that,
Fortnite.
yeah, there literally is none. Also, the Dead by Daylight like crossover is gonna be cool though. I heard about that.
uh, you know,
Also, I want Freddy with a gun, to be honest.
I like the Freddy memes. I see so many Freddy memes and a lot of TikTok ones actually, and I quite enjoy the Freddy memes.
Also, Freddy's my favorite character out of the gang, so to me, even better.
Just something about it, you know.
I'm glad that Funko doesn't have the license anymore. I'm guessing that's what you said, Wee Wee. So again, sorry, I have really bad Spanish like comprehension. I don't really know a lot, but it seems like that's what you asked. And yeah, I'm glad that Funko doesn't have the license anymore, and I'm glad that they're just
Jazzwares got it now.
yeah, I'm glad that Jazzwares got it.
I never really cared much for them ever since the first batch broke down so easily. It would
I
be.
know. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played Fortnite in years, um, and I would probably play it just for Freddy with a gun. To be honest, I haven't played Fortnite since chapter 1, season 3. I'm pretty sure. I just kind of don't really stick onto gun games, like, or not even gun games. Excuse me, multiplayer games, except for one, which is Elden Ring and Dark Souls, because that's a special place. All right, I need a squad of Miku, Miku, Godzilla, Spider-Man, and Freddy, the ultimate crossover. Wait, how the frig did Miko even get to the game? To be honest, I don't really recommend getting the Funko figures. They're really bad.
Jurassic could probably make a way better thing out of the customs.
Yeah, they're literally the reason why we never gave up on making FNAF customs.
Actually, if you remember Denby's channel, there was a lot of people who made really good Funko customs. But I want to recommend the official things by this point.
They're overpriced, and the best way to get it is Five Below, because they actually have it there once in a while. MR Springs actually was pointing that out. He got really good price, but even with the good price, I really won't recommend it. You're getting very bare minimum. Transformers figures, interesting.
I really like Optimus Prime. I actually saw a lot of the Transformers movies. I thought Transformers 1 was overrated, but that's besides the point. I don't know if I'll ever make a custom of it. I mean, I might do a repaint if I were to get like a big Optimus Prime.
Oh yeah, that's Spider Skull's dream, by the way, is to get a really big Optimus Prime, like an accurate to 6-inch scale like figure.
I wouldn't
Like,
even mind if he can't transform. I just want a big Optimus Prime on my table or something.
yeah, to go right next to like all the like other figures that are in the same scale. Also, um, Spider Skull is actually a big Transformer. Like I think he's a big Transformers fan. I know that he doesn't like the movies of recent, but yeah.
Depending. I don't like Michael Bay. I really like the Bumblebee movie and oh, Megatron G1? Yeah, probably yeah. I remember watching G1. No, I'm not that old. I just watched it in a streaming service. I'm not that old. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed G1 and I really wanted G1 Megatron to go with Optimus. But I think that's it. I like Bumblebee, but I don't think I would ever get a figure of Bumblebee. He's he's not my particular favorite.
Wait, okay, so what's the cop Transformer name again? I forget.
Oh, that's Barricade.
Yeah, Barricade. That's actually my favorite.
As you could tell, because
I'm a casual, by the way, but I like Barricade. He's cool.
yeah, you could tell I'm the one who watches more things than Terra Wasp, and Terra Wasp is like, "Oh, what's this?" And I'm like, "Oh, this is that," and he's like, "Oh, okay, cool."
It's my time at work. It's too
Think
long.
about Freddy on a T Rex.
Wait, didn't Fortnite actually do a Jurassic World? Like
There's a video game of it.
no, I meant like, did Fortnite actually do a partnership with it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I do kind of wonder how it actually works, like the Fazbear Frights. Because like where's the secret room spring? Actually, never mind. I think I know where he might come out of. But like, I am wondering
He
more
comes out of the
about it.
supply closet. That's where he comes out of.
Comes out of the closet. He comes out of the closet.
It would be interesting if they could make Avengers in Fortnite. I'm pretty sure they could do that.
Actually, better yet, why not make rideable dinosaurs? Kind of like Ark Survival Evolved. By the way, do you like Ark Survival Evolved, Jurassic? I really like that game. I know it's not the best game in the world because it's toxic, but I do like that game. Yeah, we
Well, I like Dragon Ball. Terrawas never watched a
I'm
single
going to
one.
watch it. I will. But it's by school, yeah.
It's kind of funny. What me and Terwas does is we kind of recommend shows to each other, and we have this long list of shows to watch that's ever growing. And right now, I'm watching Psych, which is like a thing that goes like, "I know, you know."
I'm not telling the truth.
Yeah, like something like that. And it's about a detective and all that. So I'm watching that, and he's eventually gonna watch Dragon Ball. But me, I actually caught up everywhere besides Daima. I didn't get to watch Daima yet. I'm waiting for like all of it to be released and binge it.
I want to watch it so bad, but I just gotta stop. Okay, I gotta finish up a show called Silo I'm watching, and then I think I'm gonna start watching that because I only watch shows on Fridays because of tradition. Because we used to watch like Star Wars: The Clone Wars every Friday, and then it kind of became like the relaxing day.
Yeah, Fridays is like the day, the hangout day, you know?
Yeah, that's the day when we do
A
nothing.
velociraptor flipping.
Just imagine if they like actually put like the dinosaurs on in a Fortnite and they actually let you like jump and there's like subtle mechanics to it so you could make it do a flip.
Wow, it already has 4K. I'm at 1K view. Why did I say 4K? I don't know.
Wow.
Okay, my favorite villain. Hear me out. I used to like Frieza the best, but I kind of didn't like him returning rapidly. But I kind of like Boo. I kind of like Boo a lot. I mean, I never grew up with Dragon Ball. I actually watched it last year, midway through the year, and I saw all of it from the original all the way to Super. I didn't get to see Daima yet, and I like I think I like Super Boo because I like his temper tantrums, and I like how he acts like just crazy as frick, and I like his impatience too. That was pretty funny. Kid Boo, I felt like he kind of felt slightly, I would say slightly less dynamic when he became Kid Boo, but I mean I still like that too.
Unless if the favorite villain could be Vegeta, because I may not
I
know
would
about Dragon Ball, but I do really like Vegeta from what I heard about him.
Well, I don't know. He is a villain, but I don't know if I would consider him a villain, you know?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he becomes a good guy. Because why would he still be in the show if he's still a villain?
But he was really good as a villain. Hey, no worries. It was good time chatting. If you want to dip out and go ahead, I don't
Yeah, we're
mind.
not gonna hold you. I'm just doing this because I need a motivation to draw, and talking makes me motivated.
Ooh, Hot Toys and Velociraptor. That would be cool.
Paint the crap out of that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
So I actually have the opinion on Hot Toys. Believe it or not, I'm not too keen on them because I think they kind of are lazy because of the scale. Like they make some good ones, but then they make a lot of bad ones for the price. I love Frieza from Namek. One who was he was super scary, and that's why I liked him in Z. It's just in Resurrection F, uh, I didn't care for Frieza. Yeah, that one looked pretty cool to General Grievous. I'm not as big of a fan of Star Wars than I used to be, but I gotta admit, they have some of the coolest looking robot designs you ever see in media, like
Actually, we
ever.
would even say we don't really like Star Wars anymore, at all. But it's not like we're blind to like what isn't good, because
It
as
had
Father
some
Skull said,
really good stories. We used to watch Clone Wars. We used to love it a lot, but it just we
we
saw the
grew out of
new
it, and the new ones just didn't speak with us.
yeah, but man, there's some really good designs there. And General Grievous, he was one of the coolest.
And also, I liked his Magna Guards, and I still remember the names.
Yeah, the Magna Guards.
Or the, what is it, IG-1000s? So yeah, I even remember that.
General Grievous Malekith. Oh, I love. I'm not gonna lie. I said this already, but General Grievous, like the model kits and all that. They're some of the coolest things, and I missed out on so many of them. Cooler. I didn't see that because people were telling me that was uncanon. I should watch that one day though, because I'm starting to get into the non-canon things, and it turns out I'm liking it more. So I might go back and watch the arc with Cooler in it. Oh wait, was Cooler? Never mind, never mind. I was thinking of Frost for a second from Super.
They did a re-release of the General Grievous. That's pretty cool. One of these days, I should probably get another model kit. Not another one. I never even had one.
No,
But
you had one,
oh yeah, I did. Never mind.
and you also got to build your metal Malek of the ship.
I gotta do that. Um, but yeah, if they do release it again, I might try to get it, but unfortunately not for the figure, probably just for the experience, but then maybe custom too. Because I love building things. I love to build things. Because I've been like my whole life like building with tons of stuff. We had kinetics, um, obviously Mega Blocks, which is not inferior to Lego. Obviously Lego, Bionicle, which is probably one of our favorite things. Um, what else? Magnetics, kind of. There's that one weird
Connects.
yeah, connects, that one. Yeah, that too.
How we could forget King Cold? He deserved more. He was the king of the family, and Trunks made him pure. Um, yeah, not gonna lie, he felt like a plot moment because he like died so fast. Like I actually think like that guy died like so quickly. He like not even a boss anymore. He done. A Doom Lego set.
I thought Lego doesn't like violence.
They put guns on Lone Ranger. I don't forget it.
You know, with that being said, every time they do make something violent Lego, it's kind of like even cooler than traditional Lego. Like they're the cooler Daniel. They're all hot Cheetos, like cool.
Actually, yeah, that's interesting how you said that. I actually forgot they got Lego Fortnite. It seems like they're branching out a little.
Why don't they branch out and make a Bionicle G3? Okay, let's see. All right. Intention.
Sorry, it's Spanish. Give us a second.
Unfortunately, I don't know this one.
So we're actually learning Spanish. We have a lot of coworkers that speak Spanish, but we're not
Actually,
there
believe it
yet.
or not, I've only ever worked with either Mexican people. Yes, they're from Mexico. I'm not being racist. Or Latino people. In fact, I'm actually the only white guy in my work. I would say where I work at, but to be honest, I want to complain about my job, and if they find out where I like do my videos at, then I can't complain about it. And I'm actually under contract, so if I were to complain about it, I could get a legal issue, and I don't want to do that. But yeah.
Oh, that's neat, honestly. Yeah, I mean,
I will do that, but to be honest, I'm too scared to. Just because they could actually like sue me. The place I work at has a lot of like you have to sign a contract like even like every payday basically. So if I were to complain about it, it would be after I get fired, which to be honest, I've been being a little like ballsy and all that and trying to climb up that ladder, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm probably already like pushing it. And if I complain about my job, then I'm probably just gonna get fired and sued.
yeah, it's best to complain once. I mean, yeah, I could complain privately, but
Yeah. Also, last time I was doing a video, this is actually a new thing. I have a scar on my finger now, and I actually can't feel anything out of this finger anymore. I had a work-related injury and then promptly fired right after getting the payment.
if I had
That's
to
why I was jobless, by the way.
oh, sorry, my bad.
It's all right.
If I were to summarize FNAF lore, it would be five delinquent kids went away from their mother and got killed by a furry.
Who had a obsession with programming?
Yeah, he was a dev. He was a game dev.
Actually, no, he had an obsession with Grok 3 AI.
Oh, I could tell you some work drama. Oh, my
Yeah.
boss is actually ready to quit.
And she might join me actually, in my
Yeah, she
workplace.
might
By the
work
way,
with my
she's so
brother.
nice. This boss is not the same boss I work under.
Yeah, it's my boss. We have two different bosses, of course.
I do know his boss though, and she's very nice.
You know, a lot of people won't admit they like drama, but it's good to hear that you like drama.
Yeah, a lot of people kind of want to know it. Well, I'll tell you one thing since I'm not under contract. I hate one of my coworkers so bad. I'm very patient, but this guy does not know how to like.
Communicate or something.
No, he doesn't know how to understand that people don't work like he does. Because essentially, he's one of those people that always want to like have people work the way he does, not how like everybody else does, which ruins workflow and makes all our job hard. So I'm not gonna say where I work
Oh,
still.
hi, hello, Dorkness Gamer.
Hey, what's up?
It's been a while, actually. Yeah. Sorry, we were in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah. So yeah, just say whatever you like to say, because
It's half Q&A, half drawing Jack Skellington, which
in my
this
own
is how
art
he's
style, of
doing.
course. As you can see, he looks quite different from how he's traditionally drawn. I'm not the best
Isn't
cheater.
that the truth? As long as you're apart from the drama, you would love to hear it.
Yeah.
I would love. Oh, what if they did in a flashback in like FNAF 2 movie? That would be amazing. I would always love to see it, especially Withered Bonnie, which, by the way, that's my favorite. I would love to see Withered Bonnie with his face.
Freddy! I want to see Freddy so bad. Like Withered Freddy, one of the top tier designs. Don't at me. You can tell I like Withered Freddy since we made him 3 times in a row.
Oh, you have trust in the movie? Is that what you're saying?
I actually think I do, honestly.
Yeah, I think the trilogy is going to be fantastic as a movie. They already said they're improving it from the last one, which if the last one was really good, then yeah.
Also, I don't know if we answer this, but the Unwithards, I don't think that's gonna appear in the movie.
I hope they do though,
Yeah, I hope so, but I don't think they will.
especially Withered Bonnie. Think about actually seeing his face.
That's gonna change up everything, especially since they stole that fan art that one time and try to claim that was actually Unwithered Bonnie at one point. I don't think that was intentional to steal it, to be honest. There's just so much fan content out there, you accidentally stumble across it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really cool face you made, Jurassic. That was probably one of your best works, aside from the original Foxy. That was another one of your best works.
The one you did a collab on, by the way. That one. That one was amazing.
Once you saw the Jack drawing, I thought it was him with the Infinity Gauntlet.
I mean, yeah, his knuckles did kind of look like that.
This is how it looks.
Hang on, I'm
right?
almost there.
Oh,
It's actually almost done, believe it or not. So we're gonna be working on that other drawing soon.
yeah. So the other drawing is gonna be the Walton Files, if I remember correctly. Bonnie.
There you go. Honestly, for my first attempt of my own art style on Jack. Wait, hold up.
You forgot the shoes.
Yes, I did. Almost forgot the shoes. Wow, honestly, I did not expect it to look this good. I want a lighter gray. Something lighter, but not too light. Maybe that? Darker.
Use that one. Yeah.
You sure? That might be it.
That's a slight blue tone, but it might look good.
Okay. Plus, leather shoes from experience are slightly lighter than regular black clothing.
Yeah, take a break if the head is making you mad. You're just gonna make more accidents when doing the custom if you're not into it. The headspace.
Like
Miniature
OG
animatronic figures. Personally, no, I have never thought about making those.
I don't think I even want to make it unless if it's like a miniature character personally.
Yeah, I mean, I like my 6-inch scales, where it's like the Power Ranger line or like
Had Pro.
yeah, Hadpro, aka Hasbro. Oh, and Mythic Legions line was really good.
By the way, I love Mythic Legions. All right, I understand people like kind of like overly love it, but considering what we have to deal with, I gotta say they're my favorite line. And also
Danny's World from Roblox. I have never heard.
Oh yeah, me and Spider were actually a Roblox OG back when they only had ubbies. The character models were all yellow and like the acorn hat and all that. We haven't played it for a long time because I even remember what happened. They had like all those what is it? Robux and tickets, and it just got so inflated that we just quit.
Oh, thanks. It's done, I believe. Is it?
Yeah, it actually is done.
Okay.
It's it's just a simple Jack Skellington drawing, but here it is. It's my own art style. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like Tim Burton at all, but somebody asked me to make it, and we're saying goodbye to the free commissions because I have a job issue, and it's kind of sad, but it has to be done.
Yeah, I never heard about that Danny's World thing. So what is it?
And with that done, I'm gonna take a picture of this and
Thanks.
get it done.
We're gonna now we're going to do Walton File Bonnie.
All right, let me get a good image of this real quick.
You haven't played Roblox since 2008.
Oh my gosh, I feel.
I'm
old.
18. 18.
Oh.
Excuse me.
If you said 2008, I would feel old because I was me and Spider Skull were a early thousands kid.
Yeah, that I heard you were having trouble with the upper jaw. I know it's a little out of order, but I'm reading it weird, like the comments.
All right. Now we're gonna take out another piece of paper and we're gonna dry the crap out of our silver markers because we're gonna make Walton Files Bonnie. I know, 2 for 1 today. We're doing something different.
What animatronic do you think would be very difficult to make in full scale? Okay, the easy answer would be Mangle, but I want to be more creative than that. I would say maybe the Nightmare animatronics because they look so like heavy and like just very spiky and weird. And then you have to be able to walk into that animatronic.
Oh, I also have another suggestion, which is Molten Freddy, which is so cool. And to be honest, everything about it seems relatively easy except for the body.
Oh,
Like,
DJ Music Man. Yeah, that
oh,
might be
right.
ridiculous.
All right, I don't even know how to make.
You would be 3 if it was 2008.
And just to let you guys know, we would be 9 in 2008.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah, we're always like 1 year older than the year. So this is 2025 or 26 now. I know we're super old. But yeah, that's a kind of easy way to remember it. All right, Walton Files Bonnie. Oh no, his name's Bon. Oh wow.
Oh, that's an interesting concept.
Oh what?
You know,
missed
Roblox
it.
had some really interesting concepts. Remember the TARDIS from Doctor Who?
Oh,
Roblox
I love
game?
that game. That was my favorite. That was my favorite.
Yeah, I could see why though. It's very discombobulated. The Molten Freddy head sculpt. To be fair, it scares us too. There's no joke to scare to like sculpt that.
I'm just looking for images for Walton Files Bonnie because he
Oh,
looks.
I heard about that piggy game.
What's the piggy game?
It's if I remember correctly, it's like a hide and seek game or something like that. I'm not big on like I don't catch up that often to new things, so it's hard for me to remember what it was. Imagine making Agony from the novels. Oh crap! How did Agony look like?
Dang.
Hey Tarawas, can you search what that is?
Yeah, hang on. Let me get the Bonnie. What the heck? So whatever this Walton Files thing is, it has a very interesting art style. It looks like a Flash game, but in modern day. All right, let me get the image of what's his name.
Agony from the novels.
Oh wait, I think I know what Agony is. So I think it's the weird Oh wait, are you talking about this?
Big junk traps, spring trap.
The colossal one, it's like that like freaking kaiju
Oh,
spring
that
trap.
one. Oh my gosh, that would be huge. What is it? 60 feet tall or something?
Yeah, I have no idea how to make that. We would have to buy I don't know, like something. Well, actually, we could probably
Get a hot toy and then extend it, maybe.
yeah. Dang. Oh yeah, you did make Agony, didn't you? I don't even remember when you made that. All right. So here is Walton Files Bond.
To be
How did
honest,
I
it
even
seems a
make
little
this?
overwhelming with the detail.
No, it's
Oh no, I'm referring to Agony.
oh Agony, yeah.
Yeah, that seems like something to be overwhelmed by, like if you're sculpting it. There might be like a thing to really focus on too, like the try hard.
I just realized I almost started making the fixed edition of them, so I'm gonna look for the broken one. There you go. I like the art style. It's very nostalgic. I used to like play a lot of those old Flash games.
I understand that awkward feeling when your like not favorite custom is one of your most popular. That would be the Mangle statue for me in Terrawas. And under that would be I think it was a really terrible toy Bonnie we made a long time ago.
No, I think it had to been something. Oh yeah, the first Springtrap. That's one of them that's really sucked. Did you know he had a face remove off feature, but it literally got glued shut?
Hey, you probably did it way better than Funko. Like you may think your Golden Freddy custom looks like crap, but think about this. You made it with
Funko put the
soul.
bar so low.
Yeah, Funko put the bar so low, and you put soul into it. And you shouldn't really deem your first, if it is your first custom, you shouldn't deem your first custom as crap because it's your first one.
Now, if it's like your fifth or whatever, and it looks worse than your first, kind of like that Mangle, and then maybe you should complain about it.
Junior's animatronics. I mean, yeah, that looks like something hard to make, but I don't think I'll ever get into that because I saw the game and it was kind of okay to me. There wasn't anything spectacular. I like the weird cartoony Freddy in that, but I never found it too interesting.
One of my favorite, dang, I don't know how I'm gonna say this since this is YouTube, but maybe I could get away with one F bomb. I really like Fuck Boys at wait, what is it? Five Nights at Fuck Boys. That's it.
You're gonna go get OMT real fast? Sure, more the merrier. I seen those. Actually, they were one of their best works after they freaking lost the license. You know what I mean? Like they made their best works, which was the Rune line. Then they dipped out.
Well, that's because they had the ability to spend as much budget as they want, since that was the final line.
At least they end it with a bang. So
still not worth the price. After all that. Well, I mean, it kind of is at Five Below, but
yeah, the Rune line was definitely their best work. And to be honest, I think they should have did that for the Rockstar animatronics. I'm at Glamrocks, excuse me. Because what the heck was that head reuse? That was unacceptable.
Yeah, some of the honestly, that was just. I don't even know it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's something. I never thought about that, but yeah, this is like the childhood like license holder, kind of like Jack's Pacific with some really old figures at the time. Do you guys remember the Legend of Zelda ones?
The Jack Specifics, like the is it the newest one they made? Like, did they make the newest one?
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, the newest one is really good, and some commenter was talking about how I should remake my CDI link, and I will. That new figure is so good. It's a perfect base body. It's just perfect, honestly.
Have I thought about making the fun times? Yes, definitely.
All the time. I literally think about it all the time.
So the thing is, every single animatronic that's like in the mainline games, we want to make. We want to make all of that. And they look really fun to make and really scary to make at the same time.
This actually looks kind of difficult because it's so smooth. Like his facial features are very smooth.
Hey, you like it, you like it. And from what I heard, I'm not really like a big Sonic person. I mean, I think he's cool and all. But
actually, I'm a huge Shadow person though. I love Shadow. I ironically love Shadow. Best character ever.
But yeah, I was gonna say they made some pretty good ones, honestly.
We had like so much of the DS games. The one where he became a werewolf.
Sonic Unleashed, I think.
Yeah, Sonic Unleashed. Sonic Adventure. Oh, and from my favorite game company ever, BioWare at one point. They're not my favorite anymore, but At one point, BioWare made Sonic Chronicles, which was like the coolest Sonic RPG ever.
Oh, Night Force sucked in Sister Location. He's literally just crotchless, Dark Springtrap. He's
You
literally
are
just
crotchless.
Springtrap, but with no PP. To be honest, if you want to make a Dark Springtrap, just remove his crotch plate and boom, that's him.
If also, too bad I already edit my Springtrap custom too much. Maybe I should have did a joke about that for April 1st, and just like remove the crotch piece when I was like starting to redo it, and then just been like, yeah, this is Dark Springtrap.
Yeah, Night 4. Can't you believe Markiplier beat Night 4 before
Patched.
he like Scott updated the game to make it slightly less hard? To be honest, I don't think I could have beaten Sister Location Night 4 like before the patch. That's too difficult. Heck, I'm scared about fighting Sans from Undertale, let alone that.
You know what was one of the best like kind of off topic, but in a way, but one of the best boss fights was Jebel though. That like really took it out of me. It wasn't as hard as Sans, but oh my god, that took it out of me. But it had like this crazy theme that you just really like.
You want to dance while crying while I'm trying to dodge it.
Yeah. Literally.
Oh, that's the one we have. It's the console one.
We have it for Switch.
Yeah, we have the console one.
Oh, also, I don't know if you were there, Jurassic, but he did like Spy School, he did make a Jebel custom. He's just waiting on casting
Finishing it.
some parts and yeah,
Finishing
should
it,
be done.
yeah. He's almost done. Just gotta do a few more things.
We always wanted to make another one. It's just FNAF always took our priority, and probably too much so. But yeah,
If there is anybody who can make such a high quality FNAF figure, it has to be NECA. I'm pretty sure Jazzworth
oh
is
yeah,
gonna do
NECA actually
great.
did make a FNAF figure once, and
It was lazy.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
I bet they just didn't care about the line. They're like, yeah, this is stupid fad. Let's get it out. That's what they're like.
Oh, Plants vs Zombies is that? Because if it's Plants vs Zombies, we actually had the OG one when it came out, and we loved it.
Never played Garden Warfare, and I played a little bit of 2 before I lost it on a iPod, and then like never got it back.
NECA would be a amazing company to own FNAF, but you know, I actually have faith in Jazzwares, which does concern me because I don't know if I would want to make customs if they made it too good. I might just do a repaint channel by then. I mean, I hope it doesn't come to that, but at the same time, I would love to see a company succeed in the highest quality products.
Also, I once actually added Jazzware to try to get hired by them.
Okay, there's some really good questions. The Minecraft movie, I have no faith in. It looks pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of hoping for something better, and I don't think Jack Black is gonna play Steve that well. He seems more like he's playing Jack Black than Steve Minecraft. Steve from Minecraft, you know. Now Shrek 5. I don't know if you've seen the Puss in Boots Last Wish or something like that, but that was such a good movie. I really hope Shrek 5 is just like that.
Also, I gotta say, I might like Shrek 2 better than Shrek 1. Might.
If they only do 4-inch, then yeah, I would be good. I would still continue my customizing career if they only do 4-inch.
Also, correction, we'll always have a customizing career. It's just it'll change up.
Yeah, we'll always do customs. That'll always be our channel goal. But yeah, I hope Shrek 5 is good. Puss in Boots Last Wish was a amazing I almost said game. You know, there actually was a video game of Puss in
That was
Boots.
not so amazing.
Yeah, that was not so amazing, but
I beat it 3 times. For no reason.
But yeah, I hope they do Shrek good. I hope they do Shrek good. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not looking forward for the live. Man, could Disney actually make high quality and new original things? Because we already got a good series that's about dragons, and it's the ones they made animated. We
Yeah.
don't need these new ones.
How to Train Your Dragon was like actually like peak cinema, and then it just left, and it should have stayed gone.
Yeah, you don't need this live action Lion King. Like the original one's so good. And guess what? When I get children, they're gonna watch the original, and my grandchildren will too. Why would anybody want to watch the live action one? We're always gonna see the original one, no matter how old it gets. Like, what's the problem with just liking the old ones?
But they're not gonna watch Watership Down. That was something we'll never have our kids experience that we have.
Ooh, that was a bad one. Hey, say what it is, not what it isn't, right?
Yeah, and Watership Down was traumatizing.
You have high hopes for Shrek 5? I hope so too. Last Wish makes me have a little bit of faith, but then the news Kung Fu Panda, I didn't like.
Oh, that was disappointing. That was such a disappointing one. Kung Fu Panda was one of the really good ones.
What do I think of the FNAF VHS? I never got into that.
It's cool concepts that take the idea of what if somebody recorded them and all that, but could you actually make a series out of it? I wouldn't really think so.
Yeah, I just never got into that. It looks cool. I saw it randomly in my recommendations, and it looks visually interesting, I'll say.
It also is an interesting talking point on how everybody kind of argues with people that said that the movie wasn't scary enough. At the same time, the fandom shows like stuff like that, which is very unusual. There could be a interesting video that people could talk about that with.
Yeah, they make one good thing, which was Aladdin, but then they can't make anything else good. I think they lost their touch or something. They just make
Sometimes maybe it's just you get too big and you can't control all that weight, and then you just like fall down, basically. That's a simple way of putting it, but that's what it feels like. Excess weight.
It could have been a novel idea though, having live action things of things you've seen before as a kid. But they're not doing it right, and they need to first know how to do it right before even thinking about making more. Yeah, the original was better. Actually, what am I saying? The original one was actually genre defining, apparently.
Of Lion King?
Oh, my favorite Disney movie classic?
Hercules.
Easily
Hercules. I love Hercules. It's one of the two things that created my love for mythology. That and the other one being God of War.
Oh, Treasure Planet was a good one. Though.
Oh, okay, that is a Disney movie. Oh yeah, I actually watched every single Treasure Island movie, from like the '40s one all the way up to
Treasure Planet.
Yeah, Treasure Planet, except for one. I missed one, which is the one with Christian Bale in it.
I also kind of like. Now this isn't a classic one, but I kind of like the Princess and the Frog one.
That was
the last 2D animated movie. That was really nice.
I like the witch doctor guy. In fact, people meme the crap out of like everything about him.
What happened to Instagram yesterday? Oh yeah, Mulan was a nice one. Oh, the live action one sucked though. The original was great. Oh, did I finish Nightmare Bonnie? Oh, also, what's up? I don't know if you were in the stream already or not, but he's getting there. I actually have his parts over here.
Don't expect the other parts to be shown because that's at my grandparents' house.
This is him right here. His torso and his head. I'm working on the texture, and yeah, this is how it looks when I'm prototyping.
And we just to go into a little more detail, we also do things like we would take like joints and hook them together loosely and
here's a good example.
Stuff like that.
Here's a little sneak peek on how I do things, but this is his legs. I'm slowly building it up. The lower half still needs to be dremeled, and the upper half I'm slowly working on. And here's his arms. It's from a Jazzwares figure, I believe. Yeah, it's still in its developing phase though. It's not anything too impressive just yet.
Also, as you can see right here, I messed up, but this is on a black area, so that's gonna look great at the ending still.
What? People are getting shot left and right?
Wait, what? About what? Hold
Oh,
up.
on Instagram. What?
Wait,
Just why would they show that?
wait, why? What happened?
I don't know. Apparently it was randomly.
There were reels of people fighting. Why though? Is it? I don't know.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying that, Darkness. I mean, I know it's been a while since I made one. Um, but it's just, work and family life and stress and all that. I mean,
It's
I would
basically
love,
just being an adult, pretty much.
yeah, I would love to just do customizing and not worry about it, but unfortunately, I'm broke. I'm broke as a joke, as my friend always says. I'm not.
I only have $50 at the end of the month after paying my bills and working for 10 hours every day. Only $50 left, and that's not counting food. And I'm lucky enough to have family that could buy the food for me, but yeah, that's it. Only $50 at the end of many hours worked.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard. It's hard for working.
But hey, I actually have a job. I don't have the words. Yeah, I actually do know about that. Um, Here's the thing. I didn't really expect it to be a bad thing that he did it. Like, I didn't expect him to do it out of maliciousness. Um, but I did kind of like, I don't know. I guess I was kind of being letting people speak for me, where everybody was asking for me to like do something about it.
Well,
So there's people at my work who I personally knew who were like, you just can't let them like take your
but I don't
figures
think
and
he
not
meant it
credit
that
you.
way. Yeah, I don't think he meant it that way. It was just a random moment where, I mean, I thought it was pretty cool seeing my customs on a such a big YouTuber's thumbnail.
But then like yeah, I had so many people like they were like,
Hey,
dude,
you shouldn't
yeah.
stand for that.
I
And I'm
have an
like,
issue where I don't know how to
oh,
stand up
I
for
mean,
myself a little bit actually, to be honest.
I did talk about it. We're good. We're cool, by the way. Me and Pose is cool.
Yeah.
He actually asked if I was selling. I told him the honest truth, which is, unfortunately, I'm not selling them yet.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That I mean, I don't know how I made you stay, but thanks.
But I'm happy that we give you a reason to stay on this app.
But remember also, if you don't like something, just don't do it. Nobody should be forcing you to do something you don't like.
Yeah, like watching a season 2 of a show that you like the first season of, but then the second season's not as good. That may be a reference to a show I'm currently, well, not currently watching, but I watched kind of before the one I'm watching now. The show I'm watching right now is Silo, by the way. So far, it's really good, guys. Really good. It's like Fallout if they never left the vault. But anyways, the show I watched before that had the most amazing season 1 ever, and then season 2 was just absolute garbage.
It is what it is.
I have not seen Arcane. Is that really good? Because
I
I
heard
know it's
so much
related to
about it.
League of Legends, but I don't really like care about League of Legends. I know about it, but it's just not that I don't like it. It's just I don't really care to learn about it in a way. But if it's really good, then I'll see it.
I did hear the gaming space of it was quite hard to get into. I'm gonna say.
And I'm guessing I wouldn't have to actually like see the game to get into it because they would make it for casuals, right? Yo, that's an up and down with Stranger Things. Okay, what do you prefer, YouTube from before or now? Oh, obviously before. We were back in that Tobuscus versus PewDiePie era, and like there was no ads at all. Like I'm gonna sit here act like Grandpa Simpson, and start telling you the whole story. um, but yeah, like that was really good, and you could like post whatever you want, and it would
It
just like
wasn't about trends or anything.
yeah, and there was not a lot of drama because it was just a bunch of weirdos who were equally weird, who like just like kind of like somewhat knew each other, and it was like smaller and more polite in a way.
So who are these?
Okay, Fernando Flo Prime. that sounds familiar, but I don't recognize him. We're getting one more season. And I'm too far to not watch the final season. That's me with
The Flash.
yeah,
CW
the
Flash.
CW Flash series, which was it's the thing that I hated the most, but also loved the most. It was such a weird thing in my life.
It's something that a lot of people probably doesn't know about us, but we love soap drama. We like that
Soap opera.
stupid, yeah, that soap opera stuff. That stupid cheesy. Oh, I love you, but I don't.
I'm
crap.
Barry Allen. I'm 1 second in the future, and you're 1 second in the past. We can never be together, Iris.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Exactly.
That was me with Amazing World of Gumball. Oh, I loved Amazing World of Gumball. I didn't watch the newer seasons that came out, but I loved it.
They were being really meta the last time we saw it.
And they said some out of pocket jokes that I can't believe they got away with. What would you do if one day, for some reasons of destiny, a child came into your room and started touching your figures? Well, basically, that's every weekend. My little cousins come in. Well, not every weekend, but they come around frequently, and yeah, they do that.
Yes,
So
step and brother and cousins, they do touch it. And I trust they're not gonna break it, but at the same time,
they always break something. They
Yeah.
always do.
they break something. But whatever, I could repair most things.
And also remember, it's a figure. We're talking about family. If if they want to mess around with it, I'm not gonna tell them no, get out of here, get out. I'm not gonna do that.
There was a couple times they did break stuff, and it does suck. I mean, we put a lot of effort into it, but that's how it is.
Oh, I love that joke, dorkness. How do you store your FNAF figures? So, because of lack of room, we put them in a box.
Yeah, very unglamorous, but they weigh into a box until we take it out to show them in the review, or we take them out to repaint it or make them slightly more accurate.
And what I would love is a custom-made shelf that looks like a
Like an office or something, and they're all there.
or like a Dark Souls-esque combination of every restaurant just morphing together in an amorphous blob that then shows them all off from game to game.
If we ever get a bigger house, we're gonna definitely display all of them across a wall or a shelf or whatever.
I would say a shelf because I actually have wood making skills. I know how to make stuff.
Wood shop for 3 years in school.
Yeah, we know how to make a lot of things, so we'll make that. But yeah, that's the hope one day. All right, I need black. Actually, believe it or not, I think this Walton Bonnie was actually one of the easier ones to make because he's so simplistic in detail and kind of smooth, wavy, imperfection lines. It makes it very easy to draw.
Oh my gosh. I have a friend that could relate to that moment with the dropping pants thing in school.
Oh, that actually okay, first off, I hope you took that better than he did. That legit ruined his life. Because it's not people remembered it, but they literally did not care by the time of high school. But for some reason, he kept that in his head, that moment in his life, and he let it ruin him. Now he's an alcoholic, and he's kind of a jerk.
Oh, really? You're working on the Rune Fear right now? I want to see that.
I would love to see it. Also, don't let dropping your pants in the middle of school like ruin your
You
life.
realize it's talking about amazing with Gumball. I know you're not looking, but
Oh, I thought he said that happened to him because that literally happened to a friend of ours.
yeah. What do I prefer? 3D printer and print the fears, then polish them, or paint them and save yourself the work. I would personally sand them. It's grueling at times. It's sometimes painful too when you get like a little like splinter or something. Hey, what's up, T?
Hey, what's up?
I knew you were gonna come here eventually.
Yeah.
Drastic sent you this way. We're working on Walton Files Bonnie. Or
I'll show
Bond.
him. Yeah, it's Bond. I'll show him the last one we did. Jack
show the
Skellington. This
I'm gonna have
is
to be careful of that.
my own art style. This is not based off of Tim Burton's work. It's my own.
Well, it's our own style, but it's based off of Tim Burton's character. I guess.
Which apparently people are saying that it's actually not Tim Burton that made that. Hang on, let me reposition it. But like, I just know it by Tim Burton. But yeah, I'm gonna post it on Twitter to tell them that their commission is done.
Yeah. Believe it or not, we still keep in contact with our friends from school. We still have a good group. We don't have a lot of friends from school, but we have a good group of friends.
Yeah, like the Adam guy that appeared earlier on the live stream. We know him in real life. He's one of the people I DM with.
He's my bro.
My bro Tato Chip. Okay, so you don't like the Walton Files? Believe it or not, I never really heard of it. Well, actually, no, I heard of it, but I didn't really care to look into it. And
I bet the Arms of the Mix is tough. You know what would be good? Those like weird like bendy lights. Those like table lights that bends. That might work for the arms. Just a suggestion, because they kind of have that same like harmonica like tube thing.
I don't know what to call it, but it's like, those weird plates just attached to each other.
Oh yeah, me and Puggos are cool. Now.
We were never not cool, to be more specific.
Yeah.
It's just we were like, oh, he's using it. That's kind of neat. And then like people around us kept saying, ask for credit, and then we asked for credit. By the way, Jurassic, you were the one to let us know about it. Then it was people in my job that.
Yeah, people in our job actually knows that we do this customs and all that. The Indominus Rex. I like the name.
Wait, I don't know what Sinister Turmoil a little. Okay, what is Sinister Turmoil? Hang on, I'll look it up.
Uh-oh. I'm running out of batteries.
Sinister Turmoil. Oh, okay. It's another FNAF fan game.
Oh, crap.
It seems to be a new type of Freddy.
Always Freddy.
Actually, that's a pretty cool Freddy.
Dang, I'm running out of batteries.
How much? 7. Oh, guys, it looks like we're running out of batteries, so.
We don't know how long this will last. I guess we're gonna try to push the battery a little. Just as usual, push the battery a little. So
yeah, we usually do.
If it does turn off out of nowhere, then just understand the battery's low right now, and it might just die.
I mean, I don't know about that. I would probably say like Withered Freddy is like peak and OG Freddy, but that's also just my opinion because he is a cool design. Getting a 5-star park for Jurassic World campaign and
it's that new game. Yeah.
I never heard of the new Jurassic Park game.
It's pretty interesting, to be honest. I never expected a game like that to exist.
All right, let's see.
Oh, I didn't see the teaser of Shrek 5. I just thought it was rumors right now.
I do really like Yellow Rabbit design.
Yeah, he's really cool. To be honest, it's exactly how I kind of hope he looked like.
Better than the fan models that they kept stealing and putting it in that one book.
Oh, the Seekers from G1 Transformers. Yeah, they're cool. Starscream, his voice in the first G1.
Oh, wait,
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
all that.
Zendaya voice acting Shrek's daughter. That's
What
funny.
is Tom Holland gonna be Shrek?
Whoa, hold up.
Wait, yeah, that was not good. Okay, is
Pause.
that yeah, that was a pause moment. I do know that Tom Holland and Zendaya are in fact a couple in real life.
So definitely questioning why you said that.
It just sounded better in my head until like in person. But okay, Shrek is still Mike Myers.
Yay.
Thank goodness. Yeah.
You know,
Did
apparently.
you hear the story of Mike Myers getting the role of Shrek?
Yeah, I was gonna like talk about that actually.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Like, think about your like homie dies, and then you're like, I'm gonna be the new face of this Scottish talking guy right here. That's actually an ogre.
I actually really like how it turned out versus all the like rough drafts that they had.
Yeah, did you seen some of the old concept arts for Shrek? I'm glad what we got.
It was
Like
based
nowadays.
off the book more so, but like I don't know. I kind of love the lovable Riz master that he is nowadays.
He's layered nowadays, like an onion. I mean, I'm kind of stickler for William Afton, but I do gotta commit. I think the Mimic is having a more flawless journey as a main villain.
Yeah, like I would say
Oh,
that
really? You made the Glamrocks, the shattered Glamrocks?
that's pretty cool. Is on your YouTube channel. I would look it up, but I'm trying to quickly rush through this, but I don't think I'll make it in time.
Oh yeah, we're actually running out of batteries. So yeah, if the camera immediately dies, then you know that we ran out of batteries.
They have layers. That was a really bad accent, I know. Also another thing is I did feel like that the ideas of like it's something kind of weird, but for William, it's like everybody has their own idea how he should be, and when he's not like it, it's kind of disappointing, and that's kind of like what happened with William a lot. All right, let's see what they said. Have you ever thought about? Oh, I would love to, man. I would love to, but I only have $50 right now.
I would love to open my favorite company. That's actually my dream. That's actually one of my dreams. It's the weirdest dream ever, and a lot of coworkers says it's weird, but they support it. But that is my dream. I'm not gonna lie.
And if we do make FNAF, you would have to buy the license, of course. But I did also have our own figure idea, like concept, which is like these robots with interchangeable parts. That's based off of like some story ideas we had. That's kind of like TMNT and all those classic, toy esque like show things, kind of like Bionicle and all that. We'll get into more detail maybe in the future, but right now we're just gonna keep it close to us.
Who's gonna win? The camera's speed or Terrawast's drawing speed? We got 4% left in the camera. Who would make it first?
Dang, that sucks, Jurassic. Do you have a good paying job at least? I hope. Cause mine is good paying. It's just we.
Actually, he said he's not yet working.
Oh, my bad. Never mind. Sorry.
I know. If you're wondering, Jurassic, I'm the one that you talk to, Spider Skull, and Terwas is the one who doesn't own Instagram.
I'm the one that manages the Twitter mostly.
Yeah, Terwas is mainly the Twitter, and Spider Skull is mainly the Instagram. As you can tell, I'm doing a good job since how dead it is.
And also, I will say that sometimes Spider Skull does interact in Twitter, but like that's not a lot.
And sometimes he interacts with Instagram, but I would usually say it when it's Terwas. I don't know, just how it works. There's two of us, so
yeah, we try to manage it. Also, I know that our Twitter is basically dead, where I just say my
Thanks.
opinions every so and so, which is not really that deep to be honest. But I also say music recommendations, which I'm actually able to share songs and all that on there. Which
Have I seen on this episode of How I Fricked Up? I seen that reel. I seen that one. Yeah.
thank you, Wee Wee.
Do you have any other FNAF? Oh, I have this big one actually. Excuse me. Hello, Spice-School. Has
We have 4 hands. That's why
Yeah.
we're Spider Skull and Terror Wasp. We're bugs.
okay.
We also have another brother named Beetle, but he only appeared in literally one episode of Adventures of the Cringiest Customizer.
Okay, this is a long time coming, but this is one of my oldest drawings that I'm still working on with FNAF.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be every single character.
it's quite cool. As you can tell, Spider Skull is more of the dark shading like type art style, and I'm more of the cell shading. Oh, and there goes the stand. Okay, 1 second, guys. Uh-oh. Okay, there you go. Oops.
2%, guys. 2%.
Wait, maybe we could shove the charger right there. Put it right there. Oh, guys, we're gonna have to make it. We're gonna have to go 5-6 going dark or something like that. Get the lighter one or the darker one. I meant.
I can't tell.
Just grab one. Okay, you grab the right one.
Okay, right one.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Yes, we need the charger. Uh-oh. Okay, loop it right there. Loop it right there.
What?
Holy crap. We got it. Also, if anybody has what is it called? What is that thing when you like you seize up when you see random colors rapidly?
A seizure.
Yeah, if anybody gets some seizure from flashing lights, I'm so sorry about the corner. Our charger is like RGBT lights.
Yeah, we got RGBT light.
Okay, so I'm sorry that it's so dark now, but we just got to deal with what we got.
Okay, we made it. The charger is plugged.
Yeah, we need to do that Pikachu meme where he plugs the plug in his butthole. Use the potato method.
I tried that. Unfortunately,
We actually
the
did
potato
projects in school with the potato. That was some of the coolest things we did.
Oh, remember the rocket ship with the light bulb in it?
Yeah, oh, that was so cool. I don't know if they teach that in school anymore, but that was awesome. That
Yeah,
was
you had
the
to make
one
a
thing-
box
That was
with
like a
lights
core
in it.
memory. Running out of that other marker.
Yeah, it's a little more dank now without the second light, but sacrifices needed to be made.
Also, the Bond picture looks kind of like creepy on their angle.
Yeah, it kind of looks creepy on
Also,
this.
I like how they can look at their own comments on the screen.
Yeah, you can see your own comments. Look at that. Look at that right there. You can see your own comments.
Say hi to yourself. What was the worst movie you've seen? I'll start. Mini Spies. The worst movie I've ever seen, in a good or bad way, because I think.
Where the
best-
wild things are was one of the
Oh
worst
yes,
movies.
I hated that. I hated the World of Things Are movie. That was terrible. But like the worst movie that I still like was probably Food Fight because that's a meme.
Yeah, Food Fight was another one.
That one was like bad in a good way though. Oh, I freaking hate it, Rise of Skywalker. Happy birthday to me.
Yeah, that happened right on our birthday. No joke. Now you know my birthday.
That's also one of the reasons why we don't like Star Wars anymore. It's because of that movie.
Yeah, that was that was a bad one. My friends just had to watch me and Terra Wasp just fester in our thoughts in the movie.
Yeah, because they never really liked Star Wars as much as us, but like,
We did in fact get the charger. The charger has been secured.
okay, let's see. Yep, we found that food fight. Yeah, Teen Titans Go to the Movies was the worst movie I've seen. I hated that movie.
Yeah, that's a terrible one.
Yeah, so it was on December 15th where we watched it, which is our birthday. By the way, past my birthday, so happy birthday and all that. Believe it or not, what if I say this? I didn't mind Madam Web. I didn't mind it. In fact, I would even say I liked it. It felt like an adventure movie. You could hate me if you like. I liked it though. I kind of did like it. Oh, and also the superhero suits at the ending were kind of cool. Yeah, Teen Titans was. And thank you. It's a couple months, later, so you don't need to worry about that.
But I like the original Teen Titans. They were peak. And remember the last episode?
Yeah, that was
Shed a tear.
They never needed to make it that sad. They were like, "Oh, you cancel us? We're gonna make it as sad as possible." Believe it or not, Robin's actually my favorite superhero ever.
More than Batman.
More than Batman.
Although I like the Flash the best.
I'm also a comic viewer, so I don't like. I know I'm with the shows and the movies and all that, but I've also seen like basically every comic of his, including the really bad ones. Don't look those up. But yeah, I've seen every single like Nightwing comic ever, and I also thought the Agent what is it? Agent.
Oh, happy birthday,
47.
Ben. I know it's early, but happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dorkness. We're probably most likely not gonna have a stream by then, so yeah, happy birthday. But yeah, that Agent, oh yeah, it was 37. That like comic, I thought it was okay, but the aftermath with Richard Grayson was terrible. In fact, you guys could probably tell that my favorite person is Nightwing because we did like a figure crisis episode. Yes, I don't know when we're gonna do that again. Where I had like his butt on the screen basically. Also, Fallen Kingdom making you cry. Yes, it did to
me. Just
Me
falling
too.
down. You know, Minecraft has some really good fan made songs. Wait, what if they play some of the fan music at the end of the Minecraft movie?
So like even if you hate the movie, you have to watch it for that moment.
Yeah, like the FNAF movie had it was like Living Tombstone.
Also, I hope this is kind of a weird one because they're probably just gonna do Revenge, but like they should do Revenge, but the next movie should be like, don't mind at night. I know you're looking at that cave and you're feeling kind of brave. Go to bed, you'll be all right. Like they gotta put that one on. The guy literally.
Oh yeah, the Revenge, that one. That should be the first, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
Didn't they say like the end or something like that at the last episode?
Actually, you know what made me cry? Come to think about it, Adventure Time's last episode. But believe it or not, for multiple reasons. I thought the last episode was kind of a whimper. Like it was a whimper, but then they had like the saddest outro ever, basically.
Yeah, they come along with me outro and then like, man, you gonna do that to me, you know?
I really did think that the last episode just didn't really feel right for Adventure Time. Yes, Don't Mind at Night was the shit. Ah, crap.
Oh, be careful.
I probably just ruined my standing with YouTube just there. I just cursed way too many times during the stream.
How dare you fucking curse too many times? Now YouTube is gonna age restrict it.
Which is funny because they don't want you to be non-age restricted.
Do I plan to make the twist animatronics in the future?
Request era, baby.
Yeah, I want to say it's my personal goal to do it. It probably would be way later because I never really found the books like designs as cool as the games.
Also, if you don't know why I said request era, is we were planning after we make all the like more important like mainline ones, we were gonna say like a request series where you guys could vote for like literally any character you guys want, and then we would work on that.
Yeah, but that's way after we do it. Like all the animatronics. Yeah, we will make Molten Freddy. That would be I think it would be Pizzeria Simulator timeline with all the other like scrapped animatronics. Yes, we know we made Scrap Trap early, but that was a subscriber special moment.
I didn't even put the right thumbnail. I just put Jimmy Neutron with, you know.
It did bad because of that, but it was worth
It was worth the joke.
Oh yeah, you know,
Yeah,
we
we're
have
working
a
on that.
history with Springtrap. So Terrawas made this original one, and it was actually one of our most hated videos. Everyone was saying how tiny Springtrap's head was.
They're right.
Yeah, they were right in the end of the day.
They were saying how terrible the coloring was, which they were right.
So then I actually stepped in and made it. I still did a terrible job, do mind you, but it was slightly better. Then Terra Wasp made a third one, which you could tell anytime we do a figure comparison and Springtrap shows up, you'll notice he looks a lot better than the video he came out from. That's because Terra Wasp did a beautiful paint job on him. It's still crap though.
Yeah, I'm just retooling the whole thing, to be honest. So it's going to be the same base body, it's just heavily edited. It's like a Ship of Theseus type moment.
Yeah, new Springtrap.
Jimmy was worth watching. By the way, guys, Jimmy Neutron was out of pocket as crap, like more than I remember, but I still love that show. That was actually such a good show. Except for the last season. Well, it was good, it's just it was a bit confusing chronologically because I guess they were dying. We need more crazy inventors for like kids shows and all that, because like nobody would ever like have the same experience nowadays. Like Jimmy Timmy Power Hour, like that was the bomb. Yeah, Planet Sheen was crap. I can't believe people were defending it.
Should I watch and binge Teletubbies? I don't know. You might get nightmares after watching it. There's a high probability where you're gonna see your paralysis demon look like that. So
Also,
I mean, it's up to
Teletubbies
you.
are just FNAF before FNAF, if you really think about it.
I mean, they have TVs on his stomach. That's pretty much a robot.
Actually, didn't a FNAF character have a TV on the stomach too? Or am I having a misremembering?
Well, you know what Teletubbies and Freddy Krueger has in common? They were both TVs.
What if I tell you that my favorite Pokemon is Metchamp? Just because it's some buff guy who's pretending to be a Pokemon that beats people up.
I think I kind of grew up with the OG Pokemon. So
we have basic opinions.
Yeah, I have basic opinions. That's for sure. Maybe I like I kind of look at them in a design way, not exactly their character.
What do you think about Tubby Custard and is Pepple no Bismol? I believe that. And also, yours is Eevee. That's kind of sus, but okay.
I would say I probably like Geodude because he looks like a bro.
Oh, what the heck! I hope Jeff gets some help.
Oh my god. Yeah, he needs some help. Therapy at least twice a day.
He's gonna be that kid who has the pee drawer, basically, but like grown up to have a worse obsession. Best Gumball character? I'll go. Actually, to be honest, I think Gumball actually is the best character of Gumball.
Yeah, I guess he's the namesake too.
Brock deserved all the ladies. Hold up. Brock was kind of low-key really sus.
Okay, yours is Lil Pup. No, I actually like that sentiment. You know, every time I see a cat that's orange, I just think of my new baby kitten.
We could bring him in maybe, but he's probably gonna cause trouble.
Yeah, he's a little bit of
He
a hyper little.
he
little cute
literally never calms down ever. It's just play all the time, and I love him so much.
It came to life while you were playing Lego Fortnite. Which one, your brother or the poop storage?
Okay, so I actually think McDonald's has better fries and Burger King has better like burgers. Like it's literally in their name. Like I like their chicken sandwich way better. They feel like bigger and more powerful versus the
Cheaper.
shrimpy little like chicken like burgers at McDonald's. Oh, also it's cheaper that too, yeah. But like McDonald's fries you can't beat. But I will say the McDonald's expanded universe is way more impressive than the Burger King one.
Oh, and the toys? Like, are you asking about the toy animatronics? Because believe it or not, if it is about the toy animatronics, I didn't fully get the concept of what you were saying, but it's Toy Bonnie. He's almost done. I think. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, little side story. I actually got a airbrush, so it's gonna be the cleanest paint job yet.
Really?
Oh, the toys of McDonald's. I realized. Well, anyways, you got the information, and you probably really like the idea that Toy Bonnie might be eventually done very soon. But the toys, I think McDonald's did it better, but I never.
Oh
cared
yeah,
about
McDonald's
them.
had a freaking Bionicle back in the day.
Yeah,
Also,
they
yes,
won.
McDonald's is a snitch though. That is true.
Okay, so yeah, I think McDonald's because they had Bionicles, and then they had the little
Oh, like the giant Legos actually.
yeah, the giant Legos too. Well, Burger King just had paper.
Yeah, they literally had like the same time Bionicles and those minifigures came out. They just had like the worst crap ever, like actual just papers. But they did have I think they did have Iron Man. No, wait, that was McDonald's.
Wait. Do you guys remember the Shrek cups from McDonald's? That was poisonous.
Yo, we literally no, guys, I don't even know how we're alive. We literally got those poisonous Shrek mugs and we drank them our entire lives because that was the cup. Like you know how everybody has the cup in the house? Well, we had the Shrek cup, the like either McDonald's or Burger King one, the poisonous one, and we drank for it for like about
15 years maybe.
15 years, yeah, and somehow we didn't die. We did throw it away because
We heard about it.
yeah, because we didn't want to take the chance after surviving that long. Because like I do cough like heavily before I sleep now, but like
Yeah, you know.
we survived the Chernobyl.
Oh no.
Yo, it is the Chernobyl cup. The Yo. Shrek Buchin at the Happy Meal. Oh my gosh. I mean, in some ways, I miss my Chernobyl cup because it was just like the perfect cup shape.
It was like one of the big glasses.
Yeah, it was a big glass.
And the bottom was heavy too, so it would never tip
Yeah,
over.
you felt like a man when you had the the Chernobyl cup. And little did we know we were a man because somehow we survived them. The Chernobyl cup.
I'm probably gonna die like age 50.
Yeah, it probably took like 15 times like our lifespan amount of years. Or I don't know, days.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
Probably lost a good lifespan from it. Probably, most likely.
At least we know how to survive Fallout, I guess, if we ever end up in a Fallout universe.
Yeah, we might be a ghoul or something.
Yeah, instead of dying because we already have the radiation from the Shrek cup.
Yeah, the Shrek Cup got us halfway to being just the next resident of Fallout. You know, sometimes I do wake up and I'll look extra ghoulish, so maybe that might be the reason.
Honestly, it has to be art style, by the way. The Shrek movie looking so good, it has to be the art style. Because Realistically, if you look close enough at the movie, you could kind of tell that it was like a little off, or like graphically, but like when you look at it from like standing back and see the art style, it's ageless. It has a realism to that, but not enough to make it too realistic.
Like, look at any like old CGI of a realistic face versus a cartoon. One always looks better.
Also, believe it or not, when I was a kid, I actually thought that too. Like if I was gonna die, probably because I ran my mouth off too much of something. And then as I grew older, I realized it's Chernobyl Cup. Sorry, that was a really good joke. Okay, yeah, oh yeah, the Puss in Boots, the figures, they didn't even do that. I don't think they need to do that anymore.
I think the chicken nuggets still are shaped as the Puss in Boots, like boots.
Oh no, he
in
was talking about the
McDonald's.
Last Wish. How there's like no toys that came out from that. To be honest, if they did make toys, they wouldn't be as cool
It'll
as.
be paper like Burger King.
Yeah, like I don't know what happened, but like they used to make fully articulated Iron Man figures, but now when Iron Man, anyways, when Iron Man like 3 came out, they had like just such a dip in quality versus Iron Man 1. It was like, like you know what I mean? Just terrible.
Uh-oh. It was still draining.
Oh no.
Guys, we might pass on. My charger's not. Frick. My charger's
dice!
not working.
Oh yeah, you guys want to see my D&D dice?
Here it is.
This is the most expensive item I own.
No, not really. It's Takanuva.
Oh yeah, it's Takanuva. But that was a wait in progress. There it is. My fancy little magic dice. There's like little sparkles in them. I have a whole set of them. There you go.
Why does Walton Phillipson look like a zombie? It does, doesn't it? I mean,
It's because it's a try-hard design.
I don't know about that.
It's a good design, but I'm just joking around. I'm gonna be real though. I literally do the edgy like try-hard designs all the time. I have a bard that I love, a bard character I love named Hextrix of a Ball. And he's literally just a edgelord, honestly. He's a skeleton bard that plays metal music that is a very morally ambiguous person.
So, okay, with the I like the idea, Jurassic. And for the license thing, I have heard that. And I'm actually okay with it. I'd never found Funko the best. People would probably know that about me. I have a low key disdain for Funko's quality. Like, bro, at least paint it better and make them look more accurate.
Also, if you think Spider Skull is disdain, I have even worse because once upon a time it was my birthday, and then I got a Funko figure, and it literally broke out of the package, and I had no Christmas present that year because we were so poor we only had one gift.
Yeah, so Terwas has a bias.
Yeah. If you think Spider Skull got a bias for Funko, I got a ×2 bias. And I'm not afraid to admit that it is a bias, So, there's like skews of its quality. Like, for instance, Spider Skull knows for a fact that Funko's last line was like better than the rest, but I can't admit that. Thank you. Honestly, thank you so much.
Okay, the Glamrock line was actually one of their worst things they've ever did. Yeah, like they could have did so much, honestly. I think Funko felt comfortable in laziness, and they felt like they could take advantage of people, like in just people wanting to buy it. If Funko could try, they really could. They could really make them accurate. They could they don't even need to paint them as good. They could have just kept it plastic color. But they could have at least made the faces look like the characters in the game.
it's not really hard to mess up on the bodies because they look so similar to each other, especially in their art style, quote unquote. But it's just the face.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I feel like the final wave was kind of proof that they could have did better. A lot of people says the final wave was good, and they're right. It's better than the rest because they actually did try on that one. It was the last hurrah before giving up the license. So they proved to everybody they could do better.
Also, this is kind of off topic, but you know how there's like a this straw man character named Tortoise in MR Springs. I like to think that's a cameo from me in Spider Skull because like the whole point of the character is like, it's not accurate enough, and I'm like, that's totally me.
Yeah.
That's our cameo.
I feel like I know a lot of FNAF YouTubers as customizers, and I think it's kind of cool to just know like a lot of people around.
Yeah. Also, them giving Vanny a trunk was a good idea. That almost saved the line. I like a little bit of edgy jokes.
You know what I gotta say? I feel like the first wave was when they were trying, then the final wave. Yeah, to hit his leg off because it was so weak. You just needed the proof of the weakness.
He found the frailty of his mortal flesh.
You know, I was so disappointed because if I remember correctly, Foxy was actually the most articulatable figure in the first wave. So him being fragile, especially in the knees. By the way, I actually had the first line of Funko figures. I actually did give them a try, but
Oh, why do I smell weed? That's
Uh-oh.
not good. Ignore that, guys.
we don't smoke, just so you know. But that doesn't mean other people in the house don't. But anyways, the Nightmare figures was their best line. That could be biased, but it could not be. But their line of nightmares was one of their best lines. I would say second to the final.
Honestly, that's really cool, though. What Jurassic said, by the way, if you didn't see it yet.
Oh,
Because yours is a bit latent for some reason.
Yeah, my phone is a bit late. Random fact: the two FNAF customs I watched and looked up to growing up are now my friends. Wow, I'm guessing this OMT and I guess me and Terawas. I'm joking. I say that because well, it's kind of weird. I never thought I would inspire other people. Is that a weird thing that like you're old enough to realize people like saw your videos as they're growing up because you're just that old, you know?
Old man.
I mean, that happens, you know? The most perfect figure from Funko, in my opinion, would be the Nightmarionette. Too bad that it didn't stop, and you have to support it with something. Yeah, like it actually couldn't stand up. You could at least gave us a little bit of a display thing. I mean, what? Those twigs supposed to stand the whole body up?
Actually, I even realized that when kind of starting on the marionette custom, where I was like, there has to be a stand with it. Like you could have it removable because you don't want it to be a statue, but you gotta have a stand with it.
You know, I never did a podcast before. That sounds interesting.
Actually, we technically did, which is Figure Crisis, where we just kind of talk about it. Like we were talking about.
That's a pre-recorded one, though.
Yeah, because we didn't know how to actually do the actual feature where you do the podcast.
Yeah, if the Jazzwares line does do 4 inch, it'll kind of grab all the Funko fans and give them something to continue with.
To look forward for because
yeah, the line died, so And who's gonna make 4-inch figures? I know Jazzwares make 4-inch Halo and 6-inch. So best bet is that Jazzwares continues the 4-inch line for the fans of Funko, but we'll see, I guess. I've been looking everywhere in the internet to see if there's any clue of like a leaked footage of the FNAF Jazzwares line. Like, I'm that excited.
Boom, guys! The line work is done. We just have to get on to coloring and shading. It's a very simple design, honestly. Other than like the robot parts, which is kind of hard to look at, admittedly. In fact, I just realized I missed a couple details.
Hey, do it. If you like the Taco MT, then do it. You should definitely make a podcast.
Do it, man.
Actually, if you want to think analytical, podcast is doing better than ever on YouTube.
Yeah, which, believe it or not, we don't really like to focus on business because
we're not into that, but
but being realistic about it.
I agree, Darkness, and thank you, Wee Wee. I already got 5-inch figures, and you got the 6-inch. They can now have the 4-inch. Yeah, it's like a line of just particular tastes for people.
I wonder why they stopped making 6-inch figures.
You know what would be great?
Because
if Jazzwares makes the FNAF 2 Wizards and the toy animatronics, you're absolutely right. I mean, you said the FNAF 2 figures soon, but let's face it, Funko, they refused to make the FNAF 2 characters. Then they gave us AR skinned editions of them instead.
What do you think? Is that a good color? It's kind of dark in the room, so... Actually, no, that's a good shading color. I'm going to go with something lighter.
Considering how Funko used to have the FNAF license, you'd think they would have access to the game models. You would think, like, if I could actually sculpt these characters with my hands, why can't these guys do it with the computer?
Yeah, computers are way better at doing what a human could do.
I have to look at screenshots in a game, and these guys probably have the models. Like, what are they doing? Jazzwares better make them at least like $13 or $14. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah, they actually might be around like
20 to 25. That's my guess. I mean, it could be otherwise, but I'm having a feeling that's what they're gonna do. The tie-dye ones, they were bad. I mean,
no, they were the perfect customizer tool.
I mean, they were good for the customizers, but I mean, I could understand you liking it, but I kind of find them bad, though. They weren't anything related to the characters.
I can't tell if his eyelid is...
Might be an unpopular opinion, but there needs to be more 5-inch figures. I would love an official 5-inch Fortnite line, but nope, we have to do it myself.
Actually, it's kind of crazy, but you are right. There is barely any 5-inch figure lines. I could think of literally one Marvel line, which was the concept series, and then they literally stopped doing that.
Oh, and then like McFarlane Toys, the Walking Dead figures, they were like kind of 5-inch, kind of 4-inch.
Yeah, I don't know what they were.
Yeah, they could have just added the Scott models, but they were lazy, I bet.
I might have to go
Yeah. The spring trap.
Wait, cheese trap?
Yeah, the cheese trap. Me and Tara Watts has we heard this joke from a random video. I think it's this guy that has a purple theme thing on his channel. But I don't remember the YouTuber. I'm sorry about that, but the guy called it cheese trap, and I just can't not think about that name. It's so funny. It's like so simple, like Snoot Trap from the McFarlane Lego line. I don't know if you remember the not Fortnite. Actually, maybe I don't know. The McFarlane like FNAF line of Legos. There was this spring trap there, and he had a long nose. In a fight of expensiveness, who wins? Expressiveness. Excuse me. Withered Bonnie or Soundwave from G1? I gotta give it to Soundwave because he could beatbox. Also, I think Soundwave is one of the coolest characters in G1.
Wait, didn't you actually get a Soundwave figure?
Yeah, Soundwave. You know what's funny? Soundwave could actually shrink down to a normal scale thing, and I found that so weird. They call it like mass shifting or something. Okay, let's see. At this point, I'm only doing 5-inch spheres, so I'm glad he got them that going for me. Yeah. Honestly,
If you have a niche,
yeah,
that's kind of what people like look for. It's not going to make you popular, depending on the niche, but that's not what matters. That's
niches is good on YouTube because everyone does the same thing. How many gaming channels are there? I mean, I like gaming channels, but at the end of the day, you're gonna subscribe to one of them.
Yeah, the one you like the personality of the best.
Oh, you have the McFarlane Snoot Trap?
Legendary.
I actually missed that one completely. And that was because I was mad at McFarlane because he did such a terrible job at the DC line. I didn't want to support him until I supported him a little bit because he made a really good Batman this one time.
Oh, and the Martian Manhunter, which is actually the best Martian Manhunter figure that's ever been released.
Yeah, he makes a couple really good ones. Overall, though,
Martian Manhunter is underrated, by the way.
Yeah, and it's a mental fear of fire.
That's relatable, honestly.
Yeah,
Like having a fear that's not at all realistic, but it's so crippling it could kill you.
Yeah, sorry about that rambling. Like we saw a lot of comics growing up. We're just that like early 2000s I guess 90s kids because we were born in a 90s era, quote unquote. But bro, I didn't experience the 90s.
I just born in
watched it. I told my friends before this, you got Snoop Dogg, and no, I got Snoop Trap, and pulled him out in the McFarlane Spring Trap. That was a good one. What do you think that can happen in the FNAF 2 movie?
Mangle Debate 2.
Yeah, Mangle Debate 2, and also I believe we're gonna finally see a bite moment, but it's not gonna be exactly canon to the game.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a actual bite, and it might be like.
I'm guessing it's an employee. It's not gonna be a kid.
Yeah, this literally that's not even possible to do like a violence to a kid in any movie, really.
Unfortunately, Withered Freddy, you see, he's really good at modeling, but he gets a little aggressive and quirky at night. So we can't do it all the time, but his schedule's getting a lot more free. I'm just gonna say. Mangle's getting run over. You really? Actually, I heard that.
Actually, that's weird. I had a dream about that.
Like, I feel like you're so like you actually pointed this out before, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. You pointed this out before. I genuinely am starting to believe you have inside knowledge, and Mangle will.
Are you an insider?
Mangle gets run over by Vanessa. I really. Oh, sorry about your dice.
Maybe does.
Yeah, he is doing only bears.
Wait, he noticed a pattern? Oh no.
We should ask Squidward to make FNAF. Oh, you want to see something now that I mentioned Squidward? What do you think of the Ultimate Custom Night? I mean, Hell by William Afton. I actually really love that theory. And
I love it.
I kind of hope it's true.
I'm just saying.
You could predict the future? Then what am I referring to when I say you're going to like a Squidward-related thing?
Oh, I see. Let me put
Guys,
on. Just in case, let me put mine on.
Behold. No, don't worry about it. Behold, this is what I wore last year for Halloween. Squidward.
Yeah, you made a handsome Squidward mask.
Yeah, you like that? Squidward Games, handsome Squidward. Believe it or not, that took me 2 weeks to make.
Also, if you don't know, because you guys probably seen the Jason post, he wore the Jason like mask and the Squidward one.
Oh, I could do that. So this is actually a very done thing in the Var channel, but we like to make meme customs, like the CDI link we did a long time ago. But yeah, we'll definitely make a handsome Squidward one
I
day.
was actually planning to make like the most articulated, swollest like Squidward, like handsome Squidward custom ever, just for like the most dynamic action poses of all time.
Thanks. Believe it believe it or not, I was actually panicking because I accidentally smudged the paint a couple times, but it did turn out well. You're gonna have to be the viewer. I gotta go for a sec.
All right, he'll be back. Do you think you could check out my custom mimic figure? Yeah, sure. Let me see what channel you are. You are oh wait, nope, not we. It's oh, thank you. Yeah, Bond is coming out good so far. The color is a bit darker than I wanted, but I'm limited by my markers and I didn't have a slightly lighter shade. But let's see, Sky Player Films. Let's see your channel. Sky Player Films. You say films like you're owning it, which is interesting. Okay, so I didn't find your channel just yet. Hang on one second. Thank you, Jurassic. Sky Player Films. Hang on one second. It's not popped up just yet. Let me put it onto channel search. Oh, there it is. It took a minute. So where was it at? Let me see. Oh, wow. Wow. Thanks. I can't believe you came back. Yeah, I need that midnight water too. Okay, YouTube Shorts. Thank you. Check out my yeah, I'll do that to you too, Dorkness. All right. So it's on Shorts. Got it. All right. Wow. Okay. Check this out, guys. This is a shout out to Sky Player Films. Look at his sick mimic custom, how it's going so far. Pretty cool. Oh. Okay, I thought that was Peels for a minute. And who was the other one? Okay, one second.
If you want to know who
Dorkness
Peels
Gamer.
is, Peels is our cat. If you don't remember, that's that cute little kitten I post a picture of.
Hang on a second. It's now saying that it doesn't know. That's unusual. Okay, I'm really unsure what's going on, but it won't let me search your channel right now. Which is weird because I literally just looked up your channel before. Whoa, wait, that's like a mask? That's pretty cool.
Did I miss anything?
No, nothing really. We were just chatting around and then I did like a shout out. Random question, but how do you think my name is pronounced?
Like
do you
Screaming Jurassic Customs.
are you talking about your real name? Because I'm not comfortable with saying it.
Yeah, I don't want to say your real name on the stream. Although it's pretty ironic because I'm pretty sure I accidentally said my own name like a couple times on stream.
Yeah, and mine a couple times. Sometimes you just can't, like hide your name sometimes. Plus, it doesn't help that got a tattoo recently, and like that's public.
Yeah, to be honest, I think it's more like I like the YouTube persona thing because a lot of people probably already know my name. But
Yeah.
yeah, I want to recommend it though because there's like
Some people like take things too far and want to know like everything about you, like literally like where you live, what times you go to work, when you sleep, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Um, it's just I don't know. I don't like how some people act like that.
yeah. See, you know Terwa's name.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely know my name.
Oh, I can't just let me see.
All right,
This
so
is
obviously he's talking about figures, but I'm trying to figure out what it says.
sorry. I guess
I gotta practice Spanish more because I actually am learning it, and I'm you have to speak to me like I'm really slow, basically. Oh, like very simple stuff. All right. So photos. Oh wait, are you talking about your custom? Like, are you talking about your photo? You changed your photo.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh wow, that's like a new mask you made.
Yeah, I see it now. That's the different one. That's pretty cool. You've been having a niche to make different character heads for cosplay. That's a cool thing. Me and Terwas actually wanted to be a prop channel if our YouTube career never went the way we wanted it to go.
So like if we did get like forced to stop making figures, we were just gonna make props afterwards, kind of like Odin makes, and well, there's a pretty particular big prop channel that made that Springtrap.
Oh, that's the figure of With and Foxy.
Oh, dang! I wish I could see your channel because I literally did try searching it, and for some reason it said error. Which I searched it earlier, so I'm unsure why. Okay, not that one. That one's a bit too dry.
Ow. The body squeezer from Goosebumps. Was that the mask?
Was that the bite of 87?
That Bond character has a really cool design. Maybe we'll make a figure of it, even though I have no clue about the character. Anyways, good night again.
Good night. And I actually do agree. Never seen this character. Like, I heard of Walton Files, never seen this character. But yeah, he has a pretty cool, like, design, honestly.
Yeah, see you later.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try something unique. Because all my lightest grays aren't really working out. That smudge is okay because it's supposed to be a dirty figure. Or figure, sure.
That's true. I do have Jurassic's Instagram, like, not have, but like, how the frick do you say this thing? It's like you share, like you talk to people in like Instagram. What are the messenger equivalent of Instagram? But anyways, there's an old FNAF figure I have made. I like to see a new version of. Is there an old FNAF figure I have made? I don't know. I kind of want to see
Like new figures, more so.
yeah, I want to see but I kind of understand why you wouldn't want to because you are kind of having like this like what is it? Um
FNAF Crisis.
yeah, and I understand that not everyone's gonna like something forever. Trust me. I used to love stars, but now you know what I mean. But yeah,
So I am doing the wrong color for the mouth. But
Yeah, the messages thing. I don't know. You gotta remember something. Me and Terawas, we're like Neanderthals. We don't know internet that much.
oh, also, by the way, I know that like Spice School is known as Sam, but that's actually not his real name. It's just you know,
The FNAF community is to blame.
basically,
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. Um, did you know that I actually quit the FNAF community twice before? One time, it was before I made uh it was like before I made the really good like Foxy custom, like the original Foxy. And there was this other one where I quit, I think, when the Dream Theory came out.
Yeah, we hated the Dream Theory so bad. We were like, no, no, you tell me this whole series is a dream, and we did not like that.
Oh, I would like to see it though. I really would like to see it. Got it shared. Okay, I'll see that after the live stream. I don't know how to get away from it without freaking up the live stream.
Yeah, and I don't have the Instagram on my phone. I usually have to like grab his. Believe it or
True,
not,
it is a headed with a bodysuit.
just draw a gumball, man.
I'm
Because
so tempted. Yeah, you should draw like
yeah,
Gumball. Do it.
and try to do it like two ways, like one in your art style, but then one in these shows, or specifically the show one first.
I
Because
mean,
I've actually drawn like here's one of a more Tim Burton style one when I was kind of doing like a test drawing the one time, but I kind of wanted to do it my own way.
I don't I understand why you would like it to end at FNAF 4. I personally thought the third game, but to be fair, would FNAF be as popular as it is if it just had 3 games? Probably not. Uh,
Actually, I like the Family Theory timeline. That was still good.
yeah. Do I like rap? It depends. I'm very particular with
Okay,
rap.
this is a really controversial person that sings. I really like Hollywood Undead's rap, but to be honest, other than that, I don't really like rap. And I also actually no, I do like rap in metal music, but yeah, not
Wait, doesn't this still continuing Goosebumps?
no wait, really? Wait, what is that?
It's a little higher up. Oh, and the actual Gumball style too? You should do it.
Wow, I can't believe they're still continuing that. I thought R.L. Stein died and then the show ended.
You wanted to end. Oh, you hated the sister location game?
He actually did say that before. I remember.
I think I did hear that actually. R.L. Stein is still breathing.
Oh, I'm glad. Also, did anybody seen the Haunting Hour? That's kind of a, that's kind of like a really good one too. Also, what music genre would you eliminate? Okay, so I'm so sorry to my boss because he's a really good guy, but I would eliminate country music. I don't like country music.
Country sucks.
No offense to the people that like country, of course, they could like it, but
You know, there is one thing I gotta say. You're right about one thing. Sister Location caused the weird, wacky sci-fi things to happen. To be fair,
yeah.
if I had a Disney Plus or Hulu, this one would be finishing there. You know, I actually never subscribed to Disney Plus. I kind of hate Disney a lot.
Yeah, we kind of avoid things we don't like.
Disney is definitely something me and Tara Wass loathes, as Jim Carrey's Grinch said before. You should watch that, by the way, if any of you guys like Christmas movies or kind of Christmas. then yeah, I actually think the Jim Carrey's Grinch was probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Oh, you think it's from all the bad quality on the Switch? Oh man, I had a similar moment, but not from FNAF, but from Mortal Kombat 11. Playing it on the Switch sucks.
Actually, it's playing it in general.
Yeah, I kind of didn't like that one. The only thing good about Disney is their movies and Bob Burger movie. They're making another Bob Burgers movie, or is
Wait,
it,
Disney's making it?
or they made it? The thing is, I gotta agree with you though, but it's like, okay, you get rid of Disney. Now the good movies are gone as well, right? So what do you do? Any streamers do you consider overrated? I don't really.
Believe it or not, probably just like the really casual ones, like Sniper Wolf, which that's a whole bag of worms I'm not going to talk about, but that's somebody overrated.
I don't watch much of streaming, believe it or not. I mainly focus on like typical video lengths, and streaming is something I don't do much at all. Yeah,
We're
Sniper
kind
Wolf
of
is
doing
crazy.
streaming right now, but we don't really watch others do it. Not really. For me, I don't have the
cosplay
time.
masks and opening faces. I mean, that's a cool thing though for streaming. Actually, I think Queso. I heard about that guy. Yeah, he probably is.
Oh,
Overrated.
actually, okay. I've seen the memes of Queso. I don't know him, but he seems funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch streaming that much, but I did see this Queso guy before. I don't know much about him. I'm just gonna take your word for it.
Oh, and Speed. Speed is also a noteworthy one.
Call it petty, but when I said I'm done with FNAF, it was because the collab wasn't Fortnite. Fair enough. You know what? That's absolutely true. I know. Pedro Pascal. I
Pedro
think
Pascal,
he's
yeah.
so overrated. Pedro Pascal just does one thing all the time, and he keeps getting roles, and he's not even that great. Oh, a little bit of lag I saw. Yeah, I think Pedro Pascal's definitely who I would rank as overrated. Now, does he play good roles? Yeah, I think he did a really good Mandalorian like character, but yeah, I think he's overrated. He just wants to have his face shown everywhere. He doesn't actually care about the characters he's playing as, and yeah. I don't know who the first one is.
Uh-oh. My UI crashed. Hey guys, you
The
just
Rock.
seen my UI crash on stream.
Yeah, actually, I think The Rock is overrated. I feel like he has too big of an ego by this point. Now, William Defoe, I actually like a lot. He could play a high schooler and make it believable.
Also, guys, in case you didn't believe me that I'm an edgelord, here's my fashion. So yeah, gothic boots.
To be honest, I actually would like to see William Defoe like play a really ridiculous role. But what do you think is a overrated character?
The hotter, the better. Like what I mean is like the hotter of a take. Sorry, I was just repositioning. He kind of looks like Donkey right now from Shrek. Like a weird distorted edition. No, why?
No, why would he do that? You're killing your soul with that. You know what's the best mystery? That's also minis. Minifigures from Legos. They were really cool. They were probably the best edition too. I remember I got a literal copyright of like a Balloon Boy fan model as one of the mystery minis. Then a like really squat looking Toy Bonnie.
I got a immediately really good marionette figure.
I might get crap for this, but people always say that all these actors and actresses are hot, but I don't.
I didn't mean it literal. I meant like hot as in hot take.
Yeah, hot take. But I actually agree with you though.
Believe it or not, the lady in Joanne Fabrics was like the hottest person I ever seen. But like,
It's not a movie; it's a place.
yeah, it's not like in a movie.
And she's a fabric seller.
Even better, because I love crafts.
Do you think FNAF 6 should have been the definitive ending? Yeah, yeah, I think it should. It's a nice, kind of really dark ending that kind of gets like what William deserved and all that.
You get what you deserved. Also, it's just a
Really then go get a number, dude. Well, you better listen, Tarawa.
Believe it or not, like there was some like rizzing going on, but like it didn't work out.
Yeah, it's hard to get a relationship nowadays.
Also, it's kind of weird,
like,
but sometimes I'm really blind to like things because like my I had a boss whose sister literally loved me, and I didn't know right until she hugged me right before saying bye. I'm leaving to a new state, and I'm like, yo.
Yeah, it is some really moments in our life. I mean, that never happened to me though. To be honest, I don't really look for a relationship that often. I'm more so like I guess married to my work at the moment.
I'm the same way ish. I say ish because like there's people that like flirt with me. Coincidentally after I started acting like an edgelord.
Also, there's an easy way to meet The Rock. What is it from the soil? Wait a minute. Okay. Apparently, there's this girl at a Hobby Lobby that checks me out, and I didn't know. Like I didn't see it though. I wonder if she still works there. Well, shoot your shot, I guess. If you got the Riz power.
If you got the skibbity Riz, then you should try it.
Without souls, everything feels empty in the rest of the games. Yeah, I agree. It kind of feels more like it's just like two human-looking AI. Okay, just to grab at the rock from outside and say hi to it. Yep, about so. In fact, if you ever go to my work, there's a door stopper that's a rock, right? And no joke, I drew the rock's face on the rock, and we use it as a door holder.
That sucks because I used to like The Rock until I realized that he's not a good person.
He's kind of an a-hole.
I gotta say, for such a simple character design, it's quite nice. I want to see if I could add some dirtiness to it.
It kind of reminds me of a sock puppet in a way.
It does have that look to it, where like there's these cloth, like this cloth on it, and it like hangs very loosely.
I want to say it's my favorite design, but I really like the design. To be honest, I prefer security breaches ruins look of the Mimic because I like that creepier rustic look. Also, the old fart is more meme worthy than he is scary. Yeah, Burn Trap, the old fart. But I mean, I think it's a cool design. A Jester is always a cool design, but I want to say it's my favorite. It feels a little exaggerated and less realistic, but in a good way. Hear me out. Seth MacFarlane, the Peter Griffin and Gooey Stew.
I wonder if Seth is related to Todd.
Yeah, because they have the same last name.
I actually heard a rumor that that was his dad, and to be honest, I could probably easily debunk it by just looking it up, but I just didn't
I don't want to look it up. If they're related, then I'm gonna find out by happenstance. You know, the only person I ever want to meet that's famous is Scott Cawthon.
Actually, I do have another one, Motionless in White.
Yeah, Chris White was his name.
No, Chris Motionless.
Chris Motionless. They're the two people I want to meet in real life.
I literally got inspired to practice guitar because of Chris Motionless.
Oh, you think he's the best voice actor? Seth MacFarlane. I mean, I don't know a lot of his work. I just
Actually, I
know.
gotta say, Seth is really good. Even if you don't like the guy, you have to acknowledge that he is good at like doing voice acting. It's kind of incredible. I actually do know about it.
Oh yeah, Kanye Reeves does look like seem like a nice person. At least I hope he's a nice person. I hope a lot of actors is a nice person.
You never want to hope that they're not a nice person.
Well, I could tell you though, a lot of Disney people are not nice people. I would prefer Doritos because I'm not a popcorn guy at all.
Actually, unless if it's the black bag of popcorn, then that's all me.
Yeah, if it's cheese popcorn, maybe I might swap my opinion if it's cheese popcorn. The famous people I want to meet in real life is Seth MacFarlane, Scott Cawthon, and Dan Arm and Markiplier.
Nice.
I actually think that's a really good pick, but that's because of what I know of them.
To be honest, I would feel bad if I met Mark. I just remember that one live stream where he was, or not live stream, but the one Comic Con where he was just done with meeting all the new people. And I respect that because, like, imagine you have to meet that many people every day. That would suck.
To be fair, I would kind of try to be nice to those people though.
Well, obviously. I think Markiplier would be such a cool person to meet, but I would want to meet him like on accident, like in a grocery store.
You haven't had chips in 2 years. That's good, honestly. That's a good thing. Chips
What if
is
I have to tell you that I actually don't like sweets and I only like Kinder Buenos basically.
yeah, Kinder Buenos and like beef jerky, and that's it.
I'm thinking about doing a navy blue background just to highlight the creepiness.
But coffee, on the other hand,
oh yeah, we're addicted to coffee. We're gonna die of a heart attack.
yeah, most likely. I want to meet Kellen Goth.
Kellen Goth. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she's like the childhood like actor, right?
What?
The voice actor
No.
of every single childhood thing.
No, Kellen Goth is the guy who voiced like all the Freddies basically.
Oh yeah. My mistake. I was thinking of what's her name that voiced every
Tara
single...
Strong. Okay,
Tara
that is a
Strong.
good person to meet. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Well, I'm gonna go. Hope you it'll I'll be back in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes we might end the stream because here I'll show you. We're almost done basically. And when I'm done, I'm gonna paint, or actually what I'm doing right now is just painting the background because I want it to be dark to fit the gritty theme. After that, I'm gonna post the commissions and we're probably gonna call it.
To be honest, it was a pretty interesting design.
Yeah, I guess I'll do navy blue, something that looks Walton File-y.
Oh, your braces. Oh, you have braces. They suck.
I actually kind of need braces. My teeth are messed up.
They suck because you can't enjoy the things you like to enjoy. It's kind of like diabetes, how you can't enjoy the things you used to enjoy because you have like a problem that will never go away. And yeah, that's
well, no.
Well, I mean, braces will go away eventually, but not diabetes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, our grandma has diabetes, and a stroke, and a bunch of other stuff, so she's not doing so well.
Sounds like I'm getting them off before summer. Well, that is a good thing.
Plus, also, if you're talking about your braces by saying like you think it makes you look less good, I highly doubt that, man. Some people literally wear braces on purpose for the grills, basically.
Yeah, sometimes people look great with braces. Also, I'm sorry to hear that your brother has diabetes.
Oh yeah, that sucks. Yeah, diabetes is like a never-ending battle within yourself, basically.
After having him on for 2 years. Ooh, that's a long time to have. Actually, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the length of it.
Well, I'll let you know, Spice Girl, you have to brush your teeth all the freaking time and all that. Like, and you can't have too much sugary stuff and all that stuff.
Well, think about this. It's not the 80s where people's gonna hate on you just for braces. It's modern day where most people look good in braces.
They want the grills. Even though grills aren't really trendy anymore, but some people still rock them. It's kind of like
Oh, he got it when he was like little, little.
Dang, you're gonna have a whole new experience.
Wait. Let's talk about diabetes.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the braces for a minute.
Which controversy in the FNAF community? Like which one?
I was actually kind of saying stuff during the Pinky Pills one.
Oh, the pink. Yeah, that.
I just didn't like how people were angry at Scott for a situation that honestly shouldn't have been blamed at him.
Yeah, I feel like FNAF is one of the worst communities. At the same time, it's not the worst. There's like other communities where they'll actively try to kill people.
It's actually, you know what it is? It's everybody's in each other's business too much, in FNAF particularly.
I do know that there's a lot of non-issues in the FNAF community that gets turned to issues. Then there's a lot of big issues that don't get talked about. That turns to even worse issues. All I know is I try to not have my channel with controversy. That's the last thing. In fact, just like seeing the bullcrap in the FNAF community, it just wants people to just back out. So I try to strictly talk about customs alone in my videos. It's just live streams are more personal.
Also, I really don't like it when people like hate on people like during the FNAF community for bad paths in particular. I can't really think of an example right now, but the way I see it is I used to hang out with a bunch of bad people, and as such, I used to do bad things and bully people, and like I stole crap before and stuff like that. So I really don't like it when people say that people can't change, because when I tell my story to people of what I used to be like as a kid, Spice even could relate to all this because he does it too. Um, they usually go like, "What, you?" And you know, like they're shocked, and that's because like I'm not who I was back then. I don't hang out with these people. These people were pieces of garbage, and you know, I changed my life, and people for some reason believe that you can't change your life when you do something on the internet because to them it's new, but for you it's like so many years ago. So then it's like, oh, we heard about this guy named let's just say Jared, right? That you used to like pick on and all that, and you're a bad person because like you picked on this Jared guy, and it's like I didn't do that for years, and I feel bad about it. Heck, I even talked to the guy and apologized, and he said it was okay. I didn't feel that way, but yeah. But just saying a personal example here.
Okay, Fortnite community is surprisingly better than the. I believe it.
I actually believe so.
I believe it. Easily.
Steven Universe is the worst fan base.
Fortnite community is better than the FNAF. Actually, I gotta admit, I do agree with it because it's like the FNAF community.
They're funny. They accept the second website and all that stuff.
Did I miss something from the FNAF community? Yes, you missed a lot.
Yeah.
So there's this thing called the FNAF Plus, and there was a big controversy around it, and
There's also a pinky pill situation. Let's not get into that.
Yeah. So
That was pretty bad, actually.
there's some pretty messed up things in the FNAF community.
No matter how much extra papers I put underneath to protect my other papers, I still get some smudges.
Wait. Should have kept that.
I probably should have. I just got too much extra paper.
Oh.
This is just the other one I used that didn't work, so I turned them out. And you guys want to see the final result? Here it is.
Be careful. Is
Okay.
that 1% all
It's
the
kind of
time?
difficult because of the
Sorry.
percentage, but there it is. The demented donkey from Shrek. Vaughn is pretty. Yeah, I got that eyelashes. Actually, they do got good eyelashes.
Eyelashes.
It's eyelashes.
Eyelashes.
Well, that means it looks like yours. Well, that's great. I think.
It looks like yours. I hope that looks like yours. That means you have wonderful eyelashes, and you should make sure everybody sees it.
Remember, what's his name? Dream?
Actually, yeah, Minecraft was toxic because people thought it was bad back then, but it became super
Actually, wait.
nice.
This Dream nowadays.
Oh, yeah,
apparently.
Dream. True.
I don't know much about him, but I heard it's pretty bad. Whoever this Dream guy is.
Wow, I can't believe we did it. We did 2 commissions during the stream.
With 4
today.
hours, by the way. This is probably our longest stream.
So in other words, it takes 2 hours for each drawing I make. Yeah, it's kind of a record. Because the other streams are only 1 drawing.
Cursing is something that's stupid for controversy. Like, who cares about cursing?
I mean, I'm guessing they mean a racist slur, though.
Who's Vegeta777 and who's Willy Rex?
Well, Vegeta is a good character.
No, wait, no, I think it's talking about a YouTuber.
Oh, I know, but I was gonna do a stupid joke.
Sadly, I missed the first 50 minutes.
No worries.
Hey,
I was
that's
just
all right.
talking about my work situation. To be honest, I was just trauma dumping. So, there's not really that relevant.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be it for today.
Maybe we should show you the kitten and then turn it off. Just
Yeah.
because we might be able to control him for at least a minute.
Yeah, we could control the little monster for a minute. So you're gonna see our new little kitten. His name is Peels. We did a community picture of him. He's actually a he, not a she, by the way. I said it was a she. It's not actually a she. It's actually a he, and we just didn't know until he grew up big enough. So yeah, I think the last thing we're gonna show is Peels. Then we're calling it a day. Did you got him? The little monster's coming in soon.
Oh, there he is.
Yep.
Good. Yep. Oh, here he is. He actually listens when you call.
Okay.
All right. There you
This
go.
is the little monster right here. You did
Wait,
good,
don't
kitty.
show your butthole on camera. Show your beautiful face.
Where is he? There he is. Hey, buddy. Yep,
Here.
that's the little cat right here.
Show him your beautiful
Not so
face.
little anymore, but
Yeah, he grows fast.
yeah, he's sniffing my pencils. Hopefully he doesn't get high. Well, that's it for today, and thank you for
He's
watching.
biting it now.
Bye, guys.
Hey, come here, bud.